Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Dipankar Dotto, coordinator of this course. It is my pleasure to introduce our distinguished speaker, Dr. Saroj Kumar. Dr. Kumar is a senior data scientist with more than 18 years of experience in artificial intelligence and machine learning. His expertise spans across generative AI, MLOps, computer visions, large-scale model development in both cloud and non-premises environment. He has delivered impactful AI solutions across diverse industries and holds multiple patents in applied AI and smart systems. At this FDP, Dr. Kumar will be speaking on human-centered AI in the age of agents and generators, who's serving whom. In this talk, he will explore how generators are driving creativity, how agents are automating workflows, and why striking the right balance between the efficiency and empathy is essential to ensure that AI continues to augment, not replace, human decision making and creativity. We are truly honored to have him with us today. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Saroj Kumar to deliver his address. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your warm welcome and good evening, every participant who are actually joining these sessions on behalf of me, on behalf of sir, and sharing the knowledge on the given topic. So it's my privilege here to speak on among you all. So as you know, my topic is related to agents and the generators. So, Dipankar sir, is it possible that every participant is okay, can share his view, or he is able to unmute himself or herself?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So, hey guys, this session will be two-way. So, I will primarily ask few questions. If you are you people using any agents for your day-to-day services or day-to-day basis jobs? Anyone is using any agent? Hello. Okay. So, is there anyone who? Okay, no, no. Okay. You can also text. You can also unmute yourself. You can also we can also talk on it because this conference is not just here that I'm just came here and speaking everything for you all, and while you are just listening, you also can speak me as well, or tell me as well what are the question I'm asking. Is it okay? Okay, you are using perplexity, Tamal. Okay, great. Anyone else is using anyone? Anyone is using any agent for day-to-day life or in your simulating your work or assisting yourself? My topic is on the behalf of both. First one is generators. One is related to generator. Another one is related to agents. And I'm here to tell you which one is the best or which one we are actually using. Again, we will go and see the comparison who is serving. Actually humans are serving to AI agents or a generator, or vice versa. Correct. So I'm just, that's why I'm asking, who is using, are you people using any agent for your day-to-day life, or should I tell you which are the agent are actually used by you in your day-to-day life? Or I will also show you these are the agents, these are the services which may be a generative services or which may be agentic services which you can use to easy your task, to simulate your day-to-day activities, or you can go for the better reply or automation you can all use for this. Is it correct? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Palak, thank you for your response. Anybody else? Okay, no issues. So
Yes, sir.
what? Yeah, yeah. Okay, Somit. Mr. Day. So what I will do, first I'm going to share my screen as everybody is actually doing. And then after that, I will try to showcase you what are the different agents you people are using in day-to-day life. Along with that, uh, what or you can use it, right? So maybe everybody is using today's era. Now these days, Chat GPT is again common. DeepSeek is again common. We are using Grok is also common, where we can generate text to text, or we can generate text to image. We also can generate image to image or video or something. Is it correct? You people are using these generative AI applications in your day-to-day life? Yes, or no?
Yes.
Is it correct?
Yes, sir. It is
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
any agent you people are using in your regular life, any agentic agent or simply agent you are using in your life?
Like,
Yes.
sir, for my purpose of work, I use GitHub Copilot.
GitHub Copilot. Okay. Great. Great.
I use Perplexity and ChatGPT, and
Okay.
also Copilot.
Okay. Okay. Great. Anybody else? Any agent you are using in day to day life?
Sir, Canva.
Canva you are using. Great, great. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you that while you are using this email service, right? Any Gmail, everybody is using Gmail. Inside the Gmail, there is an agent which actually accelerating your mails, which are coming in your inbox. The agent is deciding this email is actually goes to in your primary segment or promotional segment or social or the updates. So there is a automatic agent is configured which is responsible first where your email should go. So there we you people also listen about the spam detections and spam avoidance. There is a Airtel services in the mobile communication industry. They are using this AI spam detection as a medium of their advertisement. They are selling their SIM and services on the base of this service, which is actually we are doing just it is a modern version or simulating the AI with the spam detection, which we are using from the last many years. Okay, this is not a new. So simply here we should know what is actually agentic AI, what are the different agent, how they are actually helping us, is we are getting the benefit from the agents or not. Same we will discuss about the generative AI models or the applications where we are generating a lot of things from one data or the one structure, one data set from the another structure, unstructured to structured data point or the data variations. So this is way where I am going to discuss primarily about, so that you people can know, oh, this is the agent. Yes, many people maybe don't know, but yes, this is the utility of your day-to-day life. One is very prompt. Another one is many people are writing emails, correct? And what you can do there is, again, there are meetings, there is something, there is a lot of things are going on while we are actually taking or giving a meeting. We need to prepare some meeting notes, or we need to prepare summary of that. So for that you can also use read AI, or you can also use otter, or you can also use teams ka AI. So where after your meeting, whatever conversation is going on, say for example I am speaking, then there is a name, and that name will pick from this particular list. Is the my name is written here, Saroj Kumar. Maybe there is a Rohan. So when Rohan is actually speaking or talking, then his name is mentioned on the conversation. There will be complete script will be there, and also you can actually convert that script into the summary. And this tool, these tools, these meeting assistance tool or agents will help you out to prepare summary, what action items, what to do next, and everything they will propose you. And also they will send you or the others what the response will be. They also draft a particular kind of email, so that on the base of that email you can draft and you can send. Is it correct? Is it something useful for you all? Just note it down: otter.ai, read.ai. These are the free available agents for you all, where you can use for your day-to-day life or the meetings. Everybody is from IT, and you people are a senior position, maybe taking a day-to-day activities and meetings are there. Correct? Is it correct? Meaningful, or should I tell you something more on it? Hey, hello.
Sir, can you tell something more on it?
Okay. So you just open read.ai. Here you can go and open the read.ai and configure this read.ai and configure this as per your limited informations. Because what it will do, it will take every information from your email, whatever in email you are going to configure. While the meeting will start, maybe the meeting time is 6 p.m. dot, your agent will join on behalf of you. There is again a flexibility, right? You can set in the flexibility, while you can integrate your emails or integration you are doing, what the permission you are going to give. If you simulate your agent with the Google Calendar or your meeting calendar, that may be possible. There are the meeting invite you are getting from Zoom or Outlook or the Google, anywhere, as Mr. Coordinator has invited us on a Gmail or Google Meet, right? So if I'm just giving the access of Google Calendar to my agent, then on behalf of me, my agent will join, and after that I will join also. And the agent just listening everything what is happening inside the meeting, which is shared by a link. After the meeting end, they will prepare everything. Just a second after the meeting, as the people are using chat gpt, deepseek or grok for generating the information on the base of some prompt, then after that meeting, this agent will generate the useful information for you all. So where everything, meeting notes, who tells what, and it is also possible if you not join with the some reasons you are unable to join that, there are meeting summaries there for you in your inbox, in your read AI wala in portal or a dashboard, and this will also send to your inbox also. So you will get the summary, you will get who speak what, who told what. You can also get the English. If somebody is speaking in Hindi, then or any another native languages, then it will convert into simple English. Or if you allow that the all the meeting notes convert into XYZ language, then it will convert in that language also. So this agent simply used for your day-to-day activities and the meeting purposes that we can use. One is read.ai, another one is otter.ai. Oh, yes, this one. Otter.ai. Simple, you can configure with your Google or whatever the mail you are going to configure. If you are using any official email ID, then you can configure with that also. What you are doing, how you are doing, why you are using this, everything is there. He will ask you, then you can configure it. Okay, next. So these are the agents, right? So if I'm telling to you any another agent you people used in your day-to-day activity, yeah, you can use it. One agent name is Merlin. Hello, anything? Okay, this one agent is there, Merlin. You can actually just configure it. it, you can search it into the Google. While you configure this agent, then what it will do, it will again always present Merlin. Okay, you can, after the downloading, you just configure it. While you configure, then what it will be do, this will actually insert in your every email. As I showcase you here, there is again an email is here from the social media, and if I'm clicking on it, there is you can see. Okay, yeah, there it is. I registered it with my this particular email, so it will connect with my this email every sector like primary, promotion, everywhere it will be. While I'm opening this particular email, okay, just this I am opening, and after in the last every email, maybe it is from any part of it, it will be there. Yes, you can see in the last. Yes, this is, are you people able to see this? So what this is again a 2 to 3 pager mail. I need to give the response of it somehow. So what I will do, just give the response, just give positive response and generate the email. Correct? What it will do, it will get everything right. Whatever the name I mentioned, whatever the person is there who sent this email to me, he will put that person on that, thanking you, sharing the updates. It always exciting to show you. This is again the email is actually drafted. If I want to send the reply, then I just put the insert. Yes, this is the email. It is drafted by itself. There is, if I configured my name, then it will be sent to that particular person. Just send it. Okay, so now my email responses are handled by the agents. The agent name is simple Merlin. Is it correct? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the next part is very exciting. If anybody can tell me any name of the paper or any ABP news. Okay, any news articles are there or something, right? So now you can see this agent is actively working or actually listening what I'm trying to do. So whenever it is actually work, so what I can do, I can convert the whole soul summary of this paper. Whole summary of this. So it will again ask you tools while you are using ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Grok. These all are the generative models, right? Where you can upload that particular PDF file, and after that uploading, you can call them that generate the summary of it, or you if you want to compare 2 to 3 profiles or the 2 to 3 PDF for the same purpose, and you ask a question in the form of combination of different PDFs, then you can also ask. Okay, so these generative tools, this is not an agent. These are the generative tools which based on your input database where you can generate informations. So this is one. Imagine Grok's Imagine is actually start just released yesterday. I will showcase you this generate the image and image based on whatever the image is there, and with the help of this, your image will convert it into. Thank you, Amit. Thank you. So this image will convert into short little video of a 6 second. You can see these all are the generative over image to short videos. Are you able to see this, guys? Hello.
Yes, sir.
It is little bit exciting.
Yes, a little bit.
Okay, I will showcase you a lot of things which will be contribute in your day-to-day life or day-to-day activities. You can see this is a simple image I uploaded, and that image I downloaded from the Google itself. Okay, and now we are creating a lot of activity. Now the image become live. Okay, so these all are, this is again downloadable, or you can share with your friends also. You can download it. You can share it with your friends. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So this is simple. In Grok, in Grok, imagine you can do that. You can also generate voice. You can also use the search application as we are generally using. Okay. So I am just closing it, one portion of it. Okay. So now, how will you please tell me how many people want to create PPT from the text? Are you people normally presenting your seminars, or in your you are preparing a lot of documents to present in front of the student? So are you people facing any difficulty to prepare PPT if you prepared some text on behalf of that? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. We
Yes.
face little bit problem.
So please allow me to, so that I can just do some help for you, so that you can just prepare your PPT within second, and that PPT will become on a second level, just not a normal PPT, guys. Okay. So any topic, will you please give me any topic on that? Any topic? Yes. Any topic? Hey guys.
Sir, generative algorithm.
Generative algorithms. Okay. So what I want to know, what is it and how we can use it. It is correct. Now this is prompt generation tool, as I can use anything. I can use DeepSeek, I can use ChatGPT, I can use Grok, and I can use that application also. For that, I'm going to tell you. But this is your regular you people are using, where you can go and ask the simple, the prompt will generate it, where you get a lot of information on behalf of your prompt. Is it correct? Correct. Okay. So there is
Yes.
again a lot of information how the generative ये कुछ अलग दे रहा है. These are again has hallucinated, or my prompt is not actually fine. Always be patient while you are people using these all kinds of a tool. Then always be not be a free hand. That's why humans are important. I will come to the letter why. This is again the agent or the generative tools which are helping to us. We are the human beings. These tools are for the helping to us, but we have to be very conscious while we are using these tools. Okay. Hallucination is one of the biggest problem for all these kinds of LLM, because they are trained more than million billion parameter. While they are taking my prompt, they can go in any direction, and that direction must be monitored by you guys. Okay. So this is again a prompt. So I am just taking this particular text as a copy, because I want to prepare PPT on it, PowerPoint presentation for this. Okay. Okay. So this tool is again, the website is simple, gamma.ai. app. Are you people use it before? Gamma.app? Hello? Okay. So what you will do, you just open this website. It is again a free of cost. While you just open it, you just click on the create new. I also prepared my PPT with the help of this Gamma. Within 5 to 10 minutes, I prepared that. So after that, you just click on the page because I had some text. I generated some text here. What I can do, I also can generate the text on it. So I want to paste in text to generate my PPT. Correct? I can also what I can do, I can also generate the text also where I will give some prompt, and on the base of this prompt they will generate the information, and after that I will generate the PPT. Here I what I can do, I can paste the text on the behalf of that text, it will generate the PPT. Or what I will do, I will also give a internet file from where I want to do that, or I can also upload some document or the PPT. If you had a PPT or the PDF file, for that you want to convert into PPT, you can convert. If you had any doc file with you, you can also browse and convert into PDF PPT. Okay. So yeah, anything you can do. Right now I'm going to with the help of pasting the information. So here I just paste the information. Is it okay? Yes, you know. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
after that, we this is again a generative. This is again a generative along with agents. Now this will generate a text to PPT conversion. It will generate. They are using the generative model, but they are also using the agent on behalf of pasting the information, uploading the information, or taking the generative information on that. So what I will do, I just paste information over here. Okay, there is again, I am not using any particular traditional. This is again the type of the PPT, what is all about, or you can say the traditional or the default or the tall in whatever. Because while you are using computer, you are normally using 16:9. If you are using the mobile, then you are normally using 4 cross of 3 or as per your best knowledge. Okay, on behalf of this I am just using perceive. What it can do now, it can also summarize the information, right? It can also summary and it will present into the PPT. Or what it will do, it will take the whole soul information and convert into PPT. Let's see what it will happen. Okay, just wait within a minute, not more than minute, within a second. Okay, generate. It will generate 10 pager PPT max. Or you can also, you can, what you can do here, you can also add or edit the information, right? There is again a possibility. You can see it is generating PowerPoint presentation pages for you along with the pictorial information on the behalf of a data which I copied from a generative tool. Correct? Okay. Now you can see every information is actually generating. Is it okay? Hello.
It's awesome, sir. The
Yes, sir.
technology.
The good thing is this, that still it is free, so you can use in your day-to-day life. You can simply after this session you can use it on behalf of your PDF. Because many time you have to present something in front of the student in should be a lucrative manner, where the student can say and say how wow the sir is preparing the PPT, how much time he is devoting to prepare this PPT. Correct? How much time I I just put in terms of a devotion. What I can do, I can export it into PDF, I can export it into PowerPoint, or I can also export it into images, that is a PNG, or in a Google slide. For as per, I can also share, embed, and everything I can do. Okay, so I'm just going to convert it into PowerPoint presentations. How's it?
Nice, sir.
How's the Josh actually?
Hi, sir.
Okay, great. Now it is available for your downloading purpose. As now it is generated or it is downloaded. I am just going to open for you. Just a
Sir,
second.
can you show us how can we make a PPT from a PDF file?
Okay, just a bit. I'm showcasing you. I'm showcasing, guys. Okay, now you can see. Are you imagine on the base of that boring text how interactive PDF PPT is this? How interactive PPT is this? Is it okay? Okay. Okay.
Is there any barrier for the pages for this
Right now in the free version, it takes only 10 pages max. So what you can do, you can simulate your information into 10 pages, right? Otherwise, you just go for some paid versions and all. So what you can do, you can generate multiple 10 pages, 10 page from one, 10 page from another. They will give you some credit over here. After that credit, they will also update the credits also. Okay.
so in that case the
Is there any
information will be correlated, no?
Pardon.
In that case, if we generate the 10 by 10
Uh,
pages,
uh.
in that case the same information will be repeated for the next
No,
PPT also
no, it will not.
for a
It will it will depend upon your information. Na? Every time you are going to give the information so that either take the information from somewhere else, right? And pasting it into here. Correct. So while you are putting your information, they will generate the PPT. What is the good thing is this? I will also show you. If you had anything that you want to change, right? If you want to edit anything, so you can edit. If you want to change anything, you can do that. Correct. It is simply editable PPT. You can also remove this logo also. Hello. You can also remove this logo. Just go into the master, delete it. Correct. Now close the. Now the logo is removed. Is it correct? Hello. These are the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
these all are the generative tools. Again, I'm repeating. These all are the generative tool. Right now, they are for the human help. Okay. I will tell you something after that. Now, as sir says that I should convert a PPT from a PDF. Correct. So I have to download a PDF first. PDF to verify. Okay. What I will take for this? May I take? Anybody can share me any PDF if you have normal PDF that should not in a two pages because I have the PDF which are in the 2 pages. Okay, this may be one PDF I am going to use it. Correct? Hello, guys,
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
are you there? Just बोल आप लोग का बोलना is my energy. Correct? Okay. I am just going to use it. I'm just going to save it on the desktop. There is also some technical proposal. Okay, there is a general. Okay, so yes, this will I will use it. Okay. Actually, I just put the document or generate the document to use the presentation or to create the PPT. Still, I'm not used, but you can use it. You can also use the web information, document, and everything. You can do that. Is it okay, sir? Hello.
Yes, sir. It is awesome.
While it will generate, it will add the decorative part by itself where they want or they have to generate or they build it. Okay, they will include everything. Very symbolic, very fascinating PDF or PPT they will generate. They will convert the same into PDF and all. So this is again the base of this. Okay, okay, correct. Shall I move for the next? Some kind of a jadoo is there for you right now. If you people watching first time, it is again a very basic tool and very useful tool for you all. Okay, so I am going to discuss you one another very important tool, right? Many time what happens, you are unable to convert your document or your text information into the very pictorial information, correct? You are unable to convert that. That you people also what you can do, you can take the text from any generative applications like chat gpt, again the grok or the deepseek. You can actually take it, but what will happens, how you will convert the multiple format of the video or the awesome kind of information or the images, your document. Okay, so if you want this PPT generative generation tool is itself is actually creating a lot of things by itself, but in the meanwhile, if you want to add some images on behalf of you as per your contributions, then how can you do that? Okay, for this I'm just going to take this particular text and I want to generate the images or the awesome representations or the presentations into the PPT. Then this is again, the website is napkin.ai. What is it? What is it? Napkin.ai. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So on behalf of that, we can generate a lot. We can generate a lot of information. Just give me some time. Yesterday only I use it a lot. It maybe I am having some credits with me. Okay, just give me some sec. Yep. Now it is. Okay. Why it is okay. So what it will do, while you just put save the information, you can give some prompt like Gen AI, and after that there is again some generatives there. It will gives you a lot of information. This image is from my last document of which I was generated. So you people also can use napkin.ai. What you will do, you just paste some information. On behalf of that, it will generate a lot of images. You can see here. This is my information is type of generative AI algorithms. Are you people able to see this? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
On behalf of this, I just copy this information and put it into napkin.ai. I paste it over there and I get these are some very fancy images which I cannot believe. I cannot made it actually. I never ever I cannot thought how I will go and make these designs. These all designs are just based on this particular information. Are you with me, guys? Gan,
Yes, sir, but
maybe,
I am having one question here, sir.
yeah, bolo, yes, please.
Yes, sir. Actually, when we are using these tools for our research work, right, like for PhD or for some other research papers, right, it gives us the AI flag over there.
Research means you have to contribute by yourself. That's why that is the research. This is for something while you are
But
interacting
the
with your
tools, but the tools are used to easy our task. We are contributing by ourselves, but if we are generating some summarized text, it's not a bad thing.
that is the problem. I will tell you after this session, because
Okay, right, sir.
first my
Whether
goal
whether
is.
they are giving any reference?
So these are tools. No, they are not taking any reference, right? So
So sometimes it requires reference for
reference
PPT.
also. So now you can see, guys. Now you can see my dedicated participants. So you can see there is again a long list. The text is generated to presentable images or presentable mode. While you just select one, when you select this one, then it will give you another variation. What kind of a, if you select this design, then after this selection, after this design, you can select the type of the design also. This may be this format, or this may be a black and white, or in the same way you can use this line based, or the color, or something else you can use it. Is it awesome? So while I'm just picking or just putting this particular information here, you can see I can simply download it. I can simply download it, export it. While I'm exporting, I can export it into PDF, I can export it into PPT, I can export into PNG. Also, what I can do, I can put the log of the logo. If I'm going to do that, then I need some upgradations, because they are doing a lot of activities. There is again a color mode, or the background. I can use it or I cannot use it, so that when I am going to paste it, they take the background of your parent presentation mode. So this way, simply I can download it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is something. This is something. Okay. Now you can copy it, use anywhere where you want. So these all are the information. This information will never ever captured by any plagiarism tool that they will give you. But somehow the font style you need to cross check, because while you had given a particular font or the procedures or the text size, on behalf of that, they will catch that yes, you people are using some internet facilities. Okay, so this is the Merlin I told you, that the napkin I told you, napkin.ai. This is again some Gamma, where you actually generate a lot of PPTs and all. There is again a very good resource from the Google itself, that is Firebase Studio. Now I'm coming towards to the coders, right? Coding perspective. So for the coding perspective, before that, I want to showcase you one most important thing, that is again notebooklm.google.com. What you can do, you can compare as many as resource you want to compare. Okay, if you want to compare 5 PDF at once, you can do that. 10, 20, 50, 100, any number of PDF or the resource, you can just add, and after that add, just put your prompt and just give it to this and shoot it out. The comparison will be in front of you from the all resources. This notebook LM is primarily used for um, the NSC or BSc, or for making the money over there on. Okay, so here where you are using a lot of insights, so that you can buy some shares, right? Share market, it is used. So you can also use it a lot of discoveries are there, where you can put a lot of things. So this is one. Again, I'm going to showcase you, that is, I told you, for the coding perspective, this is Firebase Studio, a tool from Google. This is a tool where you can put a prompt, right? What the prompt? You can generate any game you can generate. As while I was interested first a chess game, I just put a prompt here to generate a chess game here, they generate it. Then I go through the Sudoku. I put the prompt generate a Sudoku game to, I just mention the X or Y row, 5 cross of 5, 3 cross of 3, or 7 cross of 7 on behalf of it generated. They just want some APIs information that you can also get with the help of this Firebase website also. Okay, so while I'm clicking on it, you can see whole soul chess game is in front of me where I can play right now. This whole game is actually utilized by me. With the help of API call, I can add this code into my current code, the procedure or the project, where I can make a lot of money. So this way, this is again a lot of activities can be happens in the words. Okay, I'm just using one in front of. I have to do the full one. Let's start. The thing is, it will take some time. Generate. Yes. It will also take everything from your side. What color, what text, what the base color, what the two persons color. Everything it will ask. You can change it. Okay. Just it will take some time. Board, input move, forward mode, everything. It will map everything. Are you people using the coding? Hello? Before it is
Yes,
actually
sir.
before it is going it will take few minutes, or you can say few seconds it will take, because my system speed, it will depend upon your system speed and everything, right? Till time I'm just going to tell you, you can also use maybe people are familiar with Google Collabs. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so while you people using Google Collabs, there you also can create billing. You, this is again a prototype, so never ever go for the billing purpose. It will just free of cost for your 3 or 4 purposes that I all maybe created. So no questions are there. Okay, it will take some time. So if you go for your code purpose, and you want to create code on board, now you can see code is also is actually given by this this generative AI, or the agent can generative AI can help you to generate the code itself. This code it was just created for me with the help of this tool only. Just a second. Okay, I'm just uploading a file on it. What file should I upload? Weather collection. Okay, I need to upload a file. Okay, so I just uploaded a file as you people are doing. Okay, yes, no, you
Yes,
already
sir.
doing this. You already doing this, right? So
Yes,
I
sir.
am just going to delete this. Okay, so what I'm trying to do. So yes, generate. For what I want that I want to read this file. I want to read this file, and I just put this path over here. Everything is prompt based, nothing else. Everything is just a prompt based. If now I just put a prompt, I want to read this file. Okay, Yes. Now it actually asking the agent is also working behind this. Then if it is correct, first I have to make a run of it. If it is correct, yeah. Now you can see the file is actually readable form. You are doing nothing else. You are not doing anything new. You are not. If you don't know about it, there is no need of it. It is acceptable code. Code is runnable. Correct? Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Correct.
So there is a lot of activities. There is again a lot of activities where you can do this. You can also use this with the help of the chat GPT. You can upload the file over here. Okay. You can just upload the file over here and just ask, I want a Python code to read this file. Okay. What it will do, it will give you a just code. So where you can read it. हो गया कुछ yeah. Now you can see my game is prepared. Okay. So who want to play? Yes, you can see. Hello. Is it okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now what you can do with the help of this API, you can call this whole code. You can also get the code also, right? You can also get the code. You can also use this code in your programs. You can use it. You can use it. Okay. This is the game. Never ever while I was in engineering, my primary goal in the first year to code a chess game in the C programming language. Right now, that time it was just a dream to code a chess board with the help of the C. That time the C was there only. So right now, within a second, I can code this game and I can also play. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Anything? Okay. So this is some generative applications. There is again a lot of impact as I showcase you. Here you can also see. Here you can also see there are some rows. Okay, I want a Python code to read this file. This is again a prompt. Okay, on the behalf of this, it gives this particular information: how many rows were there, columns were there, data types were there. So this is again the some hallucination. You have to very fix about the prompt, whatever prompt you are actually putting over there. Okay, so I tried to tell you guys about the generative models or the applications along with the agentic AI approaches. Till now, it is okay. Are you getting something from my side? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I'm moving towards to some boring things. That's the simple discussion. Okay. So my discussion part is to understand, to tell you guys which one is the best or whom serving is whom, right? This is again I prepared. You can see how much time I devoted to prepare this PPT. Maybe you can guess it easily. I just spent many months to prepare this PPT. Correct? So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can understand.
yeah, yeah. So my topic is human-centered AI. My topic is just related with the three things. First one is human-centered AI. Second one is the age of agent, and the third one is age of generators. The basic problem is who serves whom. This is actually important. As you can see, I didn't realize that there is some mistakes in the PPT. Generator is two times is here. Okay, while I'm running it, it is okay. But here is again whom is also two times. Oh, so this is the hallucination. This you have to resolve. Correct? So,
Yes, sir.
so who is serving whom? It is again a big question. So, may I ask you guys, because you people are also very good in your own domain where you are giving a lot of knowledge to your student, and you people are also researchers, right? So, before starting this comparison, I showcase you a lot of things about the agents. what type of agent you people are currently using, and how these agents are actually influencing your day-to-day activities. Along with this, I also showcase you the generative models where you can use prompt based information with the help of a lot of generative tools like ChatGPT, Grok, DeepSeek, and everything. I also discussed with you about to generate the PPT, PDF, Word, image, video from the different data source or data points. So my question is, before we start this comparison, who is serving whom? Are humans are serving towards to the computer, which are AI enabled, or AI agent are for human beings? What is the catch point here? Can anybody elaborate?
So can you repeat once more?
Okay. I want to know who is helping whom. Is humans are helping to AI models, or AI model is helping to the humans?
Sir,
Actually,
I think
what I think
both
is
are helping each other. I mean the
Okay.
AI models
It's a
are getting trained
both
whatever
ways.
the questions we are asking from them.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I'm saying the AI models are getting trained whatever we are asking from them, and the
Okay.
data which is providing to them, and some of our tasks are will be able to easily completed with the help of AI agents.
Correct. Correct. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Thank you, Amit. Anyone else?
Welcome, sir.
Uh, so actually, what are humans are doing? Like humans train some other entities like a machine to help the human. So
Okay.
here is human helping himself actually. The
Okay.
human is training other person to help
Mhm.
the human.
Okay. Great. Great. Anyone else? These are the viewpoints. Thank you, Rohan. Anyone else want to share his thought? Uh, I will. I'm not going to award you anyone, right? So anybody can speak. I just want to interact with you guys. This is. Yep. Anyone else? There is a long list, right? Might be more than 100 people are here, but no one want to talk to me.
Many
Yes.
times it happens, sir. When I used to, I should say that we are using Chat GPT and other AI tools like Google. I mean,
Right.
we are
Right.
asking anything from them, and we are expecting the result. Like Google is giving to us. I mean, that is something more powerful. I hope.
Right. Right. Correct. Correct. Okay. Anybody else? Please share your thoughts on it, because right now this is again a very tough time for us. Right. We all are humans here. No, but still there are again a lot of agents are listening about our talking, about our what we are doing here. Right. We are gathered around 120 peoples. Along with us, there is again a lot of agents, systematic agents are listening our talk. Yes. So anybody else want to share his or her thought?
Yes, sir. I
So
think,
maybe who knows?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Palak.
yeah. So I think, like it's like our data is being used by these agents because without the data we are providing, the agents are like nothing. The result
Okay.
would be null. So it's like also it's a symbiotic relationship because we are using them to get answers for us, but at the same time they are also using a lot of things to generate answers for us.
Correct. Correct. Anyone else? Or the similar thought you people have, right? I considered on behalf of these three to four representatives in your team that similar thought people are carrying, right? Yes. I am also on this. We are we we are being monitored. Partha, yes, Dr. Partha, absolutely right. We are monitored at every time. I also want to tell you guys that our digital profile is maintained. Our digital profile is shared every time we are present into the market of sales. As you can see, with the help of mobile, is our extended organ, is actually our enemy, who is helping us by taking to the calls, doing the work easy. Along with it, also share our basic or the primary informations to the different vendors where they can benefit it. Is it correct? So our mobile or the internet facilities, Alexa is also listening. Yes, Alexa is also listening. Mobile is also listening. They all tools, whatever the tools are there, we have to very peculiar before the using these all tools, because if we are using, because right now we thought हमारा क्या ले जाएगा, so it is again lot of things they are taking from us. Money is not a valuable things, right? Your images, your videos, your social media post, everything is also monitored. Your shopping pattern, your day-to-day activity pattern, when you are log in, when you are log out, when you are putting your hard time on the social media or the mobile screen or the internet, and what you are searching, what you are surfing, what you are downloading, everything is monitored, everything is actually calculated. So in the today's era, throughout the earth, every person's digital profile is activated, and that profile is actually listened by many vendors who are offering you the services. The same thing is this: while you are in the shop, while you are in the market, you are moving from one place to another. There is again a lot of shopkeeper just welcoming you, coming, sir, aajo, sir, le lo, sir, yes, sir, wo, sir. So these are the offers you can see in your email box. The junk, the junk mails are coming a lot. You can also see your message window in your mobile. There is again a lot of junk messages are coming in your mobile message inbox. So you are not configured for that, but still they are actually coming. So yes, your digital profile is active. That is actually telling to the everybody who is selling as per your need or as per your choice. They are offering you. They are offering 24/7. Okay, so I'm just coming on to my basic topic. So, my topic is human centered AI. So, first of all, we started this artificial intelligence in the year 1950s, where Sir Alan Turing gives this particular basic model. And through this journey of around 75 years, right now, we are in the age where we can see what is the AI which is dreamed by our scientists or the eminent persons. So right now we are actually experiencing this, what AI can do, how we can take the benefit from the AI. Never ever before the 2 years back, nobody can say this PPT is simply generated with the tool or the AI facility, right? On the base of the content and all. So this is something, right? We traveled a lot, we did a lot. Now we are experiencing a lot. But this the wide journey. Now we taking a speed. Everything you people can see is changing day-to-day activities. Before that, when one generation of a development, or in if I'm talking about the IT and the coding in the generative, or they are transforming one style of making the software. Now we are experiencing the style of transformation, or the coding or the generating or developing the software is change a lot rapidly. This technology is changing. We are giving a lot of input 24/7 in on the earth. Everybody is giving the input to these all AI models, and we are the person who are there. We can also see that this is 7 billion parameters LLM model, trillion parameters LLM model we are using. for the simple prompt. So for this we are, or what the thing is, the AI model are more sophisticated. They can analyze on the behalf of more parameter. If you have the knowledge about the how this AI thinking, the human can actually think on the base of 3 to 4 or maximum 10 parameters at once, while this AI is taking the decision on the base of billion trillion parameter at once. So this is the difference, and this difference is the huge. So if you just adding 2 plus 2 and getting the result 4 on behalf of a human mind or a child mind, right? While the AI agent is adding 2 plus 2, they are using the 7 billion trillion parameter at once to calculate this point. This is a simple questions, 2 plus 2. Here we can put some Fourier transformations, or we can also put some unsolved algorithms where these AI models giving the answers, where human cannot touched, where human stopped, they will give the answer because they are working on the same or the many billion trillion parameter at once. So for this again, this human-centered AI, the based on generators. So this generator, what I showcase you, that based on some GANs or some generative adversarial network approaches, that based on the lot of images, lot of text information that we had given to that only, and that also creates a lot of data instances. That is, after the prompt they gave you a result, that maybe use some GAN application. GAN is again a whole soul scenario or a system. You people also know this, or you people maybe know in upcoming this particular sessions. And there is again a lot of LLMs are used, the large language model are used, where everything is tokenized, everything is based on the few numbers, and we just calculated on the base of vector database, where the things are converted into segmented information. Everything is in the vector. So we are clustered for something, and that cluster is made it by trillions parameters. Okay, so whenever we are putting one parameter or one prompt to search something, as one of guys sir says, that we are using it just like a Google. Yes, we are right now. 90% people are not using Google to search his problem. They are simply using these generative AI models, which are based on LLMs or the GANs, to give your prompt result, because the the overall result summary is as per your expectations. After Google search, you are going to create that summary by your own. So what we are doing in our before the 5 to 10 year backs, we are taking the input from the different websites. We go through the knowledge base, we increase it, we summarize it, we put the conclusion, and we made the abstract format or the abstract database. But right now, model is doing the same. Diffusion models we are using for the generators. Again, we also use the variational encoder. Encoders is again one of the most important development in the in this duration or in the time zone. So these all are the basic development for for generating something in AI. If you people want to go for, you can also use it and go through how about these models or these terms came into the picture, and what is the history of it, how they are working, how they are making the text to text generation, how they are creating the text to image, text to video, or vice versa. The data set can be compared in a structured to unstructured format, or unstructured to structured format. So for this GANs, LLMs, diffusion models, variational encoders, these all are the change parameters. They change a lot. This the development of these models or the concept change a lot. So these all are the based on the research paper only. The university professors, as like you guys, they just gave a model or they just put a paper which change a lot. As you can know, all the paper which changes or give changes everything, changes the direction about what the AI is going wrong, because before 2017 everything is working sequentially, and after the all about the attention that the related to a paper published by Google scholars along with the university researchers and the professors, all about the attention. This is the basic, you can say, base of this current AI, which change everything. And they gave a model that is known as attention model. On the base of the attention, we just convert a model that is transformer. Now, while we are using the attention and the transformer model, everything we are using parallelly. The era comes of the GPU, because this Nvidia CEO just become a billionaire in this duration of 5 to 6 years. His share reaches to in dollars, few dollars to $1,000. Correct. So again, these all topics, the generative adversarial network. This is again based on the research paper. LLM models. Every LLM model is based on the research paper. Diffusion model is again based on research paper that is based on generator. Literally defines everything on a structured data. Variational in autoencoder also based on a research paper. So yes, guys, your contribution is required. Your thought process is required for us to convert your research into code and map the industry or align the industry as per the make the life more easy, as you can see, as I showcase you. Next, how this generator work, as generator works on the base of some Fourier distributions over the some noise or the uniform random informations, where we giving some embedding informations, some data sets are there over the data. This is unstructured or structured, where input processings were there with the help of generations, evaluation, and learning. We are using for that. So how this generator work? This is again, you people know better than me, because you are a people who make that research paper. We are the people who code your research paper into day-to-day life, and we are making the different variations of that. So if I just go for the fundamental principles, as I told you, for the generator that is based on the probability distributions and the learning, as I told you, that again the probability distribution algorithms are there, which are based, which we used, that are the Jensen Shannon divergence algorithm, which is actually primary algorithm for GANs. KL diverse algorithm, which is primary for the encoders, variational encoders, and the variational inference algorithms, or the probability distribution method that are base for the diffusion model. And also we had some representation learning that based on again some generative new or the realistic things. Again, if we go for adversarial and self supervised training, as someone says that AI model takes the input from us, they trained themselves, and they are doing rigorously. After the in output, they also, this pipeline is continuous integration and continuous deployment. Means CI/CD pipeline is there, where we are giving some information to the AI models. On the base of that data set, they are updating themselves again and again every time they are updating. Okay, so this is the very basic things. While the GANs or the generator models were there, this is the era of the architecture. Major contribution is just based on GAN generator, variational encoders, auto regressive models, diffusion models, and they all are the based on research paper. This is the important thing. So research significance is required. Research significance is actually need of the futuristic, you can say, of the future base, We can only put our future on the base of on your people or your professional your knowledge based only. So if you are working, then right now, uh, as we see, the concept is little bit changed. Before, we thought that yes, for the AI, data set is required, right? For supervised machine learning algorithms, data set must be labeled, and that data set is required. For unsupervised machine learning algorithms, data may be unlabeled data set is required, right? On the base of the supervised and unsupervised machine learning are different algorithms, we coded a lot, but we always say that data set is required. As one of you also mentioned, that data set is required. On the base of that data, AI is updating its model and giving us this particular facility. This this is the research that we dropped 2 years back because we used everything. Right now, the industry knows that the research is going towards to the next level, near to the reinforcement learning, right? Where data set is not required. Right now, we are on the same pitch where the 10th guy or the 12th guy or the graduation is going to give the exams for the different jobs. As you remember, while we are going for the jobs examination, there is a paper of analytical mathematics, right? And that mathematics were the simple mathematics we never ever read in our schooling or something else. That is the pictorial base. If this image is moving right, then left, then circle, then what will be the output of the next image? So this way we are predicting the move of our image. So, and those all image are first time they come in front of us. Many of us, no one can say they got the same question which they had gone through with their textbooks and all. On the textbook they can practice, but they can prepare some logic. But while they are in the examination hall, they get the different image every time. So now the industry is expecting some research in it, where data set requirement is now on the least. We are working on that particular segment where data set is not required, but yes, on the base of instant information, model can take the decision. As already LLMs are prepared, we just dropping out. So SLM were there, small language models are there. So after that, the hardware dependency we want to reduce. So very small language models are here. So we are near to utilize the model on the base of few informations, which is based on simply based on the information. But right now we are away from the data set requirement or data set requirement for training our models. Okay, so this is again for the research influencing. We are waiting few good results so that we can take or we can turn the industry pattern, and we are waiting for you guys. So this is again the research oriented takeaway for you, that this is the model that maps the latent distribution into realistic output, ground probabilistic model representing learning and optimization principle. Its strength lies approximation, complexity, high-dimensional data distributions that are responsible for generative algorithms. If now I'm moving towards the next point, that is agent in AI. Agents are something which are computationally are autonomous, used with its environment and process information, make some decisions, execution actions to achieve the predefined goals. As I showcase you in the Gmail, there are autonomous agents were there, and they are analyzing your email which is coming in your inbox. On the base of agent, they are putting that mail into the particular format, right? So as I showcase you agents were there. There is again agent which is taking the notes of your meeting on behalf of you and give you the summary and gist and everything on behalf of you. I also showcase you one agent which is mapped in your email, and after that email, they can send the response on behalf of you. Whatever response you want to send, positive, negative, it's okay types, any type of response can be generated instantly, and they will send on behalf of you. Everything is predefined or the coded instantly. So agents are there, which is again based on how they are working. Simply agents. So agent had some goals where the task is allotted. There are some perceptions where based on the input, or you can say input understanding. The again agent have some planning or the reasoning loops were there. We have to map on the base of agent configurations. Then again, we gave them some action execution policies. On the base of that action execution policies, they are actually working, and they have some refractions or the memory space also. They're taking us the memory. Yes, they're taking us the resource utilities, and iterationally they are actually working whenever they got his goals for whom they are configured. Then they simply gives their input on that. So basic level, on the base of basic level, autonomous perceptions agents are there. Decision making agents we are using. Then again, the goal directed actions types of agent we are using in our day to day life. So agent perceives autonomous perception based means agent perceive the process, environmental information independently, and they can take the decision. Decision making agents are there that basically based on your process information, and the goal based are there. So agent are fundamentally fundamental to AI systems, ranging from simple reactive program to sophisticated learning based entities into generative AI. They differ from the passive model by exhibiting agency, proactive, goal-directed, or behavior. So, in simple way, I can say you, agent are taking the input from the various directions, and those all directions are guided on the base of autonomous perception, decision making, and goal direction actions. So these are the basic routes. On this route, your data set, whatever the information is coming, that is predefined set are there. Right now, AI agent are configured by us. The problem is it possible in the future that AI agent can be configured with AI? Then what will happen? Then is there human is in center or AI is in center? Now we have two approaches. One is agent and one is generatives. In both way, human is centered, and these both applications are helping to human beings. But the problem is what happens when everything they learned about you, everything they trained about you, is they are able to take the decision by themselves? Yes, it may be possible. Then what will happen? Okay, so now as I told you, agent work on the base of some perceptions, reasoning, action, and reflections. So these are the four basic category. On behalf of that, agents are doing their task. They had a basic level while they are perception. If I tell you, they take the input from the sensors, and that sensors may be facilitated by APIs, camera, text parser, everything. Well, from there they can take the input. As you can see in your home, there is a remote, right? By that remote, you can control your AC, and there is another remote by which you can control their smart TV, or you can also control your fans. What happens if one remote is controlling every device, and while you are trying to on AC, the fan is on, and while you are trying to off the TV, your fan is off? So this may be a vice versa. This may be happens while you are going for more integrations. So agent philosophy, agent working pattern is based on Markov decision process, and that also based on partial observable Markov decision process. So this is again the based on the research tool. These all are things are based on the research papers that we coded. Now we can see and we are using it. So action execution is again based on actuators, as I told you. Uh, the actuators are there which are responsible to click something. That click is can on or off your electrical or electronics appliances. Okay, so here is again human centric or reinforcement learning, where human is in front of that the pipeline we are using. So the judge or the judgmental application for the agent is just where we are using the perceived informations where humans are in center till now. But what happens if agent take decisions or judge take decision by itself and they never ever bother about the human input or human centered input? Okay, so the basic principle on which the agent are active, those all are rational principle they are using. Agents select action that maximize the expected utility given the perceptions. Then after that, the autonomy of reactivity they are using. Proactively or goal directions they also can be used. Adaptations via learning, yes, they are actually based on that. Modularity and scalability, there is definitely have. So an agent, you can also see once you are not able to wear any gadgets, but right now there is a market of wearable gadgets, right? Before that, we had only electronics gadgets with us. Right now, we have the gadgets which are electronically along with the software dependent. So these all gadgets are also a type of agent facilities inside these all gadgets. They can monitor your health, they can monitor your walk, they can monitor your when you actually how many steps you put on or off. So there are a lot of things are actually configured around the human body to map what the human is actually doing. So basically, for agents, we are using the PEACE framework that is based on performance, environment, actuators, and sensors. These are the frameworks, are the basic framework for electronic appliances, remote, and everything, where we are using the environmental classification based on deterministics along with the partial and fully utility, along with that, the static and dynamics, along with discretes and continuous. If you had the knowledge, somebody must be gone with the automata theory, right? There was a subject in the computer science and engineering, automata theory, or yes, automata. So, or you can say theoretical or mathematical computations. So, in that we are classifying for every process. We are formulating every process with the help of the process variables. So this way, agent are actually updated himself with the help of doing a lot of actions on the base of the prompts. So yes, now I'm moving towards to the research-oriented informations for you guys. So right now we are using a lot of agent along with the generators, where we are using Auto GPT framework, which is efficiently we are it is efficient towards to not more than 20 to in the lack of 20 to 30%, 50%. We are also using multi-agent debates. This is LLM type of agent with debating output to approximate human judgment is given, and its success rate is approx 70%. We also having some better alignment along with the reinforcement human factor we are using for that. So this is the basic thing we are using. We had some recent research theories which gives the advancement of the agent over the LLMs, where they addressing the scalability, alignment, and multi-agent collaborations. Maybe there is again a lot of paper you can get in archive where there is a lot of surveys also. They gives efficient data on it. So my genuine request is go through the AI based research based on the agent and generators. Take some reinforcement learning examples, go through it, try to solve upcoming problem or whatever problem you are facing on behalf of these two. So if I go through the evolution about the human interactions, yes, human is important. Right now for everything, human is in between. For generators, human are using. But what happens when generative models used by these agents only? Who will actually integrate, who will actually motivate. So these are the cross checkpoints are very much important where a judge should be a human. A judge should never ever becomes a machine. So we have to keep in mind our centurion systems will be integrated decisions, yes, with the help of AI. As someone says from you folks that yes, AI is helping us, we are helping to the AI. Yes, this is the best match, but always upper hand of the man. That's why we are changing the direction about the development. So this is the basic. I just convinced that AI and humans are vice versa. If humans use a better way about the AI, then it is good. So AI or the generative model or the whole holistic approach must be vice versa, where designing or the meeting the desired goal should be human based. So we can go for multi-agent system, centurion system, or generative AI or human-centered AI, where the key of the on the driving seat, human must be there. So this way, as per my topic is who is serving whom. Right now, we are serving a lot towards to the machine. In future, might be machine will serve us, but there must be a balance in we are taking the input, we are giving the input, we are using these research. Yes, academic leadership is important, where human centered AI multidisciplinary perspective must be there. Global governance must be established, where for the knowledge based for a certain period of a time AI should be blocked, so the human cognitive power improved. As you can see, many countries are now are banned actually in their school curriculum the utility of the mobile along with this AI, chat GPT and everything. Because humans' cognitive capability improvement is one of the most important part for futuristic approaches. If humans' cognitive approach is replaced by this AI cognitives, because AI is going to be some cognitions, they will serve, they will take the decisions, they will say yes or no. As you can see, there is a lot of movies are there where someone is not able to distinguish this is the robot or his the girlfriend, right? So this way there is a lot of things are there. So we have to be very curious that our child or upcoming generations or your students cognition is more important than the development, right? Development is one part, but the cognitive development of the youth, the child is more important. So right now AI is impacting every corner. You can see any domain or any field where AI is not available. Right now, simply with the closed eyes, we can say yes, AI is penetrating in everything. So this is the pitch, this is the force, this is the scalability, this is the speed of AI. But the cognitive mindset, thinking process, thinking capabilities, innovative ideas, innovations will will be the perseverance of the future. So for the future oriented, we have to be very peculiar when we use the AI, when we should not use the AI, whom should use the AI, whom should not the use AI. So this is important for the generative and the agentic approach. One day, everything is governed or taken care by these agent. Everything will be generated in front of us. There will be no use of coding. There will be means because we are again fine tuning the code. We are asking something prompt on the base of the prompt. The code will in front of us. So how we will enhance our coding capability? One day it will become when the people doesn't know about the data set or the data type. These are the simple questions. I can say from the last 1 month we are searching lot of basic developers, but these basic questions they are unable to answer. So this cognition is important. So yes, guys, this is from my side. Anybody can add anything? Thank you. Thank you for listening me.
Thank you. Uh, the title of the FDP is Artificial Intelligence, Machine Learning, Data Science, Tool Techniques and Trends. Earlier sessions were mainly theoretical, while this session is mainly practical, where Dr. Saroj Kumar demonstrated several tools and techniques. These represents the latest industry trends, which is why we have invited industry speaker like him in line with AICT guidelines. Hope all of you have enjoyed this session. Thank you, Dr. Saroj Kumar. So the time is already over, but we can take one or two quick questions because next speaker is
Definitely,
also
definitely,
waiting. Yeah.
definitely, sir. Definitely, I am here to give the best answer as I can do. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Any question from anybody? One or two quick questions, then we can move to the next session.
So what is done by Get Merlin dot something AI?
The Merlin, right? Merlin, you are talking about.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay. With that Merlin, that is again agent approach. You can download it, right? As I showcase you, you can download it. Merlin, right? Merlin tool. It is again a tool. You can register. You can get the spelling Merlin AI. You can just download it, configure it, right? What it will do, it will gives a lot of it will for which email you are configuring it will the speed is little bit so maybe. Hello, is it okay?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so what it will do, you can simply see there is two button. There is compose along with the AI generative. This is enhanced application about the Merlin. You can also see this corner, this right hand corner. There is a Merlin, and right, and this is again in associated with your email. So what I can do, I can compose, I can write email by myself as we are doing. But what I can while I'm clicking over here, there is again a prompt window, so for whom I want to type, for what I want to give the email. So this is for the new email. If I want to give the answer of this particular email, as you can see, any email in my inbox. Okay, this is something. This is this, and after this email, there is again a prompt. So what I can do, give positive or give negative response just and generate email. It will generate email. If I feel okay, then I can just send it to. Yes, this is correct. Now if I click on insert, it will insert it, and everything it will take the summary, it will take the my assumptions, what I want to do, and it will just send, and the clicking button of the send button is on my behalf, and this whole email is drafted by itself, Merlin tool. Getting?
Okay, sir. So,
Sir, suggest us one good tool, I mean, to create a stunning presentations. I mean, I hope you have already discussed, because I was disconnected 2-3 times due to some this
Okay, okay.
electricity issue.
Okay. So right now, Gamma.app is one of the best tool that I ever used, because with the help of the Chat GPT and everything, you can use it. But Gamma.app giving you the best PowerPoint presentations. If you are somewhere want to create few more things, then you people can use napkin.ai, which gives a lot of pictorial informations that I showcase you here. Okay, so yes, this is based on, again, it is based on your prompt. You can use it as per your desire. Where can you- Okay.
That Gamma.app is something different from Gamma.ai.
Uh, Let me check first. Gamma dot, yes, Gamma.app.
Okay. Right, sir.
I
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yep. Always welcome. So what you can do, guys, you can take my email or something if you want to ask me in the future. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Saroj Kumar, for your nice presentation. Uh, I think you can share your PPT, and I will also share this PPT with the participant. Okay.
Great.
So can we move to the next session?
Okay, may I leave?
Yes, it's up to
Okay.
you.
Okay, thank you guys. Enjoy your day. Thank you.
It was very
thank you,
nice
sir. Thank you.
interaction with you, sir.
Thank you. So our next speaker is present. So it is my privilege to introduce our esteemed speaker, Dr. Asok Bandyopadhyay, who is currently serving as Scientist F Associate Director and Head of Calcutta. He began his career at the Space Application Center, ISRO, Ahmedabad, in 1992, and later joined CDAC, Kolkata, where he has contributed immensely over 3 decades in research and development. Dr. Asok Bandyopadhyay holds a PhD in engineering from Jadavpur University and MTech and BTech degrees in radio physics and electronics from University of Calcutta, along with a BSc in physics honors from Calcutta University. He has made significant contribution in the field of artificial intelligence, cybersecurity and forensic, pattern recognition, infrared imaging, embedded system, perception engineering. His innovations include patented and copyrighted technologies such as Karkat Nirnoy Jantra, E-Sahi, IR cancer software, and Lekhoni Bisleshok. Dr. Asok Bandyopadhyay has received multiple prestigious awards, including DG CDA R&D Awards 2019, CSI YITP Awards 2020, Technology Sabha Awards 2021, SKOCH Order of Merit 2021, and SKOCH Silver Awards 2024. With more than 33 years of experience, over 35 publications, and leadership of numerous national projects sponsored by MEITY, Dr. Asok Bandyopadhyay continues to play a pivotal role in advancing cybersecurity, digital forensic, and AI-driven innovations in India. We are honored to have him with us today. May I now request Dr. Asok Bandyopadhyay to kindly address the gathering and share his valuable insights. Welcome to you, sir. Means over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I am really honored to be present in this gathering, all the distinguished participants, and I am very much thankful to the organizer, UIT University of Bardhaman, and Dr. Deepak Datta, and I think Dr. Kaushik also. So it would be definitely a very interesting interactions. I was just listening some of the things in the previous topic. Artificial intelligence is one of the major area what these days people are looking for as an emerging area. But then there are certain pros and cons. So those things has been nicely described by previous speaker. I hope all the participants have enjoyed that part. And the introduction, whatever has been given by Professor Datta about me, I'm humbly accepting that. It is nothing beyond that thing. This time, actually, I'm just going to retire this month itself. But I thought that I should be just interactive. I should take some opportunity to interact with you. Some of the activities what we have already done earlier, one information he has mentioned about that KOLKATA Jantro. It is basically breast cancer detection system, and we have already got the patent of that, and the system is already implemented in one of the hospital in Northeast. And currently, we are also working on some other areas of activity where the Lekhani Shock is basically the AI-driven solution again. So that one is basically for handwritten document forensic solutions. And there are other things like eShohi is basically the signature verification, online signature verification system. That system already we have implemented more than 3 years back. It is now currently operational in Vidyasagar University. That is their exam controller strong room, additional intelligent door control system based on our system, that eShohi. Anyway, just today's topic, I'll just briefly I have given some input. Now I would like to share the presentation. Just for today's discussion, I will be talking about the integration of AI and IoT. So I hope these two topics are interesting. Both the topics are interesting to all of you because these days a lot of people are working in IoT areas in different application development as well as using some lab outcome and all that. So let me see how I can approach. I just apologize in the beginning if I make some mistake, anything. You can apologize. You can just excuse me. But I will be available whenever you want. My mail ID and all that I'll share. So Professor Datta also has got my connected this mobile number. So if anything is required, you can be in touch. Let me just share the presentation material. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sometimes in between what I have found earlier, I will go into the just presentation mode, but it gets hanged. So I will just again go back to that. You can just wait and pardon me for that interruptions. So the today's discussion, what we'll just try to give you some sort of idea for the integrated solutions for the IoT and AI. It combines. It is called AIoT. So this is what you can see my mail ID I have given. As I mentioned that after this month, you will be able to, if you want, you can connect me in this Hotmail account. Anyway, so later on we can also talk about it. So just there are certain things which will just briefly, I will just have some certain parts of it. First of all, I would like to talk about the introductory part of that. What is AI and why IoT and AI we are talking? What is the requirement? Then the background of that IoT, whatever is to be understood, that we will try to highlight some of the things and some of the applications of that part, and then the connectivity. And obviously, in that next part, there will be some issues, some challenges for future trends, and all that also will be discussed. Now, as basically as you can understand that this IoT, what we have already got some idea, basic information, which is connected billions of devices, generating vast data, while AI has advanced in processing and understanding this data, enabling the intelligent decision making process. Just try to concentrate on these particular words. IoT is connected with lot of, I mean, a huge number of devices that gives vast data, which you can say it is in the form of big data. And if we have AI integrated with that, what it will have, it will help us in terms of analyzing those data, the larger amount of data, and then which will enable us to go for effective, intelligent decision making solutions. So that is a one liner, if you say. Further to that, if we can just talk about it, IoT and AI, that together which will driving a connected world with immense potential for transformation. Now I'll say what is that transformation. By that it means from what side to the other, how we are transforming, what are the things that is being transformed, that we'll talk about that. Everyday objects are becoming smarter, home and cities which are more efficient, and specifically in terms of the industrial sector, this is now becoming more automated. And there are different areas where we will see that how these automations and all that are being utilized. So that landscape we have to talk about it. And then you can say it covers the way of enhance the connectivity. One important issue is the predictive maintenance. I will touch upon some of the aspects of the predictive maintenance as well. Personalized experiences as well as sustainable solutions. There are pros and cons for that part as well, that I will also highlight. Esteemed experts will share insights on how IoT and AI are transforming the sectors like healthcare, manufacturing, transportation, and energy management. These are major areas where this AIoT are being utilized: healthcare, manufacturing, transportation, and energy management. Now, which will require the engagement. For that, what we'll see that what are the possibilities beyond that, some of whatever the thing currently we are having, beyond that, what we can get if we connect IoT and AI. Envision of this kind of things in the future time, the future homes, means the smart homes, what we say, and then obviously the sustainable city, the efficiencies, improved efficiencies for the industries through this technology revolution. That is what is the futuristic part of it. So this will, I hope that this will help you to go ahead with that. Now, just to give a brief idea about the IoT in a brief manner, I hope all of you might be having some that background. If you do not have, some of you, if you do not have, this can help you. I'll just quickly pass on this part. Network of physical objects, devices, vehicles, buildings, other items which are embedded with the sensors. So one important issue is the sensor part. Then software and the connectivity, which allows to collect and exchange the data over the internet. Just covering up the inputs, right? Then it communicates the human, it enables the gathering information, make decisions, perform the task autonomously or with minimal human interventions, both partially, you can say autonomous, fully autonomous or partially autonomous. In both the cases, it can have effective utilization. Application across the various industries, such as I have already informed about that, healthcare thing, transportation, agriculture, the smart agricultural system. I will give you some of the topics on some of the pictures on that, and obviously smart city and manufacturing processes. So this is what is the definition in a nutshell. Am I correct? Anyone has got anything to say about that? Just a brief about the definition part. Would you like to say something on that part? Anything additionally you want to add to it from your side? We can be interactive. That's not a problem.
cannot store the large amount data in the places that is where it is installed.
Pardon?
It cannot store the large amount of data
Mm-hmm.
in it where it is installed. It is only just transferring data.
No, it is not the storing. That is why the cloud-based solutions are required, right? I hope you can understand that part, right? So we require we have to add that part that where the solutions has to be given, the data handling and all this part that can be done through cloud. This is what is going to come up now. See that. So IoT, any device, anybody, anywhere allowed for the application side can be done, utilized for any business, any network, anytime. Means 24/7. You can have that kind of services as well. Issues would be something specific to that. It has something called, you can say that enhanced connectivity, improved efficiency, automation, and remote control. Enhanced safety and security. I will just specify on that aspect, which is very important. We'll see that how actually that helps. That one has to take care of that part, how actually we can do that. Now, this is going to give you some sort of idea where we can think of it that what is basically the importance, why we are talking about the IoT. There are different situations we are handling these days now. Say like something like smart city, sustainable living. Yes, sustainability is there. What we have overall smart city thing, and there are several components. I will come into that in detail as well. Other part you can see from here, healthcare advancement, the kind of healthcare services which is very smartly can be handled, and obviously there are certain things, human gestures and so on, all that will be taken care of as part of that activity. Smart transportation, which is basically the autonomous vehicles and all that part. Probably these days people are aware of it, how that autonomous vehicles can be utilized, and what is the effectiveness of that kind of services. Smart postal, that's a very interesting thing. That is it's a kind, you can say it is a postal services, smart postal services. I'll just give a little bit small input about that part as well. Smart farming, that is for you say agri-tech, you can say that's very important one. In fact, CDAC has got a very good solution already. We have developed some smart farming solutions for different agri-tech, so agri-tech application side. Challenges and the considerations. So then this comes, these are the things which we have talked about with the positive side. Now there are certain things which should be we have to take care of it. What is that? While IoT offers the numerous benefits, it also presents the challenges such as data privacy and security concerns. Very crucial. I will request all of you to just highlight on this particular term, data privacy and the security concern. This why this is being is an important, that we'll see that. The reason is that it is crucial to address these challenges through robust cybersecurity measure and ethical data practices. So that's why actually that the kind of cybersecurity solutions are to be integrated basically with the combined AIoT solution. Yeah, I think it has got some. That's what is the problem. Just a minute. I just stop sharing this. Okay. Just a minute. I'm sorry. Yeah. So I think is it visible right now?
Yes.
Okay. This time I am not going to put it into the big screen mode. Just kindly just bear with me. because this is getting hang in between. That's why which I mentioned earlier. Now this part you see that the integration thing. Now why we are talking about it? AI and IoT should be some synergistic relationship. So you see that the diagram itself is giving you the idea. You see, this is industrial IoT and this is AI. So it's a common part of it. So which is covering this industry standard as well as overall artificial intelligence techniques. Now there are issues which we need to consider. First of all, AI and IoT should be complemented. AI provides the intelligence and the decision making capabilities. Already during these different sessions, you might have already gone through the kind of utilizations for AI based solutions. While IoT provides the connectivity and the data collection infrastructure. So that is very crucial now. We got some idea that the kind of data, how we are actually we are supposed to handle it. As I mentioned, the larger sets of data we can have using cloud-based infrastructure. Unlocking the full potential of IoT. AI enables intelligent analysis and interpretation of the vast amount of data generated by IoT devices. So this is what is the thing, the steps one has to actually go for, that you have to utilize the potential of the IoT. How to do that? For that, AI will help, basically. That the kind of the data what has to be interpreted properly, that will be useful, because IoT devices has to act according to the requirement intelligently. So for that part, that intelligence can be enhanced, human intelligence as well as some artificial intelligence. Both the things one has to talk about that. See that what is the comparable things and which is giving better solution. Intelligent data analytics, yes. So AI algorithms which will process and analyze the massive volume of IoT data in real time, and for that you can have some extractions of some valuable insights and the typical patterns which gives you pattern solutions. So that recognition of that kind of typical patterns will help you to predict something. That's what is the next step. Predictive and prescriptive analytics. That is what we have to go for. That AI algorithm which can forecast the future events, it can detect the anomaly, and it recommends the optimized actions for the efficient IoT operations. So optimization, how actually you can do for that, you have to see that near to that actual requirement one has to put into the nose. So how actually you can put that? Because for that matter, we require to have some sort of issues which normally in terms of some security problems and all that comes up in between. So we need to cover it up so that you do not miss the appropriate data as near to the actual device. If you can have that access, then only it is possible to go for the better outcome. Kind of things like, as I have mentioned earlier as well, the autonomous decision making process. For that, so once again here AI will help you to taking the real time decision based on some analysis data, and optimize the process and improves the efficiency. So that efficiency can be improved by having the support from the AI based inputs. Adaptive and self-learning system. So AI algorithms which can continuously learn, as we know that it has got that scope of generative things, and as per the input and output, this continuous process of iterative methods, and that can improve that performance. So improving the performance and adapting to changing the conditions, both the things, not only the performance improvement, but also if the inputs are changing over the period of time, that also has to be adapted, and that also take care immediately, because the data processing has to be done on real-time basis. Intelligent automation. AI can automate the routine tasks it can optimize the resource allocation, and it can improve the overall operational efficiency as well. So, all this comes up into the synergistic relationship between industrial IoT and the AI based IoT. That's what you can say, the combination of these solutions. Now, for that matter, one important aspect, that is the next part actually. The first part is the overall gamut of IoT and the AI, the relationship, the synergetic aspects and all that stuff which we have discussed. Now, it's very important thing is the communication protocol, and that is very, very important. One has to see that what kind of communication protocol that we need to talk about. There are communication protocol for IoT case, I mean IoT based solutions. You see that, as I have mentioned, I mean, you have to go for this kind of cloud based solutions where the data storage analysis can be done here. There are different types, like possibilities are there, different types of protocols are there. One is MQTT, another is COAP, and then obviously HTTP, and there are some certain things, AMQP. All these things are there. So what you can see that that MQTT basically is that message querying telemetry transport, right? And that is basically a lightweight publish subscribe the messaging protocol, and it has some suitability for resource constraint IoT device and low bandwidth network. There are issues because the bandwidth problem is definitely there as a remote place. If you have to go for some sort of communications, if you want to apply this IoT based solutions where you require a larger bandwidth, and at a remote place if you do not have, then that would be a bottleneck. For that matter, there are certain protocols where the bandwidth requirement is not that high. So MQTT has got that advantage. It is a support for reliable message delivery and efficient data transmission as well. So that is one type. Now for that, I have shown you some of the things, some of the pictures. We can just go through this. The other part is COAP, that is Constrained Application Protocol, which is again it's a lightweight protocol designed for constrained IoT devices, means some specific typical type of IoT devices, not for generalized solution. Its efficiency in resource constrained environment and low power network, and COAP is basically the support for request and response and some sort of scalability. That is important, means it has got some different scale up solutions provided based on the requirement of the user. So those things are there, standard practice. And HTTP, most of you are aware of, that is a very standard one. I don't need to talk about it. It's hypertext transfer protocol part. The other one is AMQP, that is Advanced Message Queuing Protocol. So there are certain things which is basically very interesting. That is, it is a messaging protocol for reliable asynchronous communication. That's a very important part. So it covers other areas as well. You can understand, not only the synchronous communication part. So it has got that advantage. Supports for message queuing, routing, interoperability across the different kinds of diversified systems. It has the ability for handling complex communication scenario in various IoT applications. So that is one important advantage of AMQP. There are other parts like data distribution service, the DDS part, that is a standard protocol. There are certain things called XMPP, that is extendable messaging and presence protocol, some sort of protocol which is based on XML for real-time communication systems. That is very, very important, where depending on the requirement. Yeah, real-time things is not always required, that is true. But then whenever you require this, then there are certain protocols which can obviously help you in getting it. So this is what is the basic fundamental part of the communication protocol thing, and there are different levels. You can just think of it. This particular diagram will make you understand. I'll just putting it in a bigger way so that you can look into it properly and see that this versus security and provisioning part. So the provisioning part and security part, if you talk about this comparative thing, MQTT, COAP, and then HTTP, then AMQP. This is how it goes higher to the higher level. The other part, that is for resource requirement and the power consumption. If you talk about that in terms of the input requirement, at least there the COAP has got the lower side, means it requires less resource, as well as power consumption is also less. So that way you can say MQTT is a little higher than that, AMQP is further ahead, and HTTP is again definitely at the top level. Now the other main one of the important issue, this probably would like to talk about it a little bit in detail, which is very important. You will appreciate this part, the security challenges in IoT and their solutions. Now I'm just stopping over here and try to interact with you. Can you just highlight some of the security issues, anyone out of you who are there, means having some background in the cybersecurity areas? Anyone can say something on that part? Just an interactions, I just wanted to learn from your side also. It is not only one-sided game, it should be an interactive only. So anyone has got something to say about this particular thing, the cybersecurity aspects, and why it is required in the for this case of IoT solutions, and that I will explain in a little bit more detail. But then what is the cybersecurity aspects? What are the different categories? The one has to look into it. Anyone would like to say something?
Please interact.
Professor Datta, is it a problem that if I ask this way?
No problem.
No problem, no? Because
everybody should interact.
Yeah, that's what. My idea is that I would like to interact, because I also would like to learn from you. So that is what is important. If anyone has got some input, it will be very much welcome.
Sorry, please, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, the question is, I just wanted to highlight one of the key issue, that is a challenge for IoT based solutions, AI and IoT combined solution, is the security aspects. Now, what are the aspects or different aspects of security issues, particularly under the heading called cyber security? Anyone has got some input? If you have got something, Dr. Sharma, if you can say something, it will be nice.
Sir, one thing, I'm not sure about it, but as per my knowledge, I can answer this. Whenever we are going to share any kind of data set, let us suppose my data set is private, and I'm going to share that data set on IoT devices, so that can be an issue of security. I mean, I can lose in my private information if I'm sharing it with some other IoT devices or something.
Absolutely correct. That is one of the major issue. I will just talk in detail about that part. I just wanted to know what kind of security aspects, like cyber security solutions, normally what are the domain of that activity? Any idea about that? The issue what you have raised, that is correct, but what could be the solution in terms of the cybersecurity aspects? What could be the issues that
federated learning? I have used one or two times federated learning to secure the data set.
Okay. That's okay. That's fine. Federated learning is one of the process, you can say. The cybersecurity aspect, there are certain things. Yeah. Dr. Parthasarathi is making some providing some input. He is talking about the security inputs. Probably, let me see the. Yeah. He has said it can be controlled remotely, so there are chances of security may be compromised. Absolutely right. And some technique what he is aspecting putting about here is a hashing. Sir, I'd like to highlight some of the things. That hashing part is essentially for the kind of data protection, that is true, but then essentially it requires some kind of forensic analysis there, the originality of the data, whether the data is muted, you know, compromised in between or not. There, this kind of checking can be done through the hashing part, right? So let me just, it's all right. Thank you, sir. This will give some of the ideas to the others also as well. I am just, once again, I am just sharing the presentation material part. You can just go through this. There are few very crucial things for security challenges in case of IoT, as well as in general terms, like as cyber security these days, people, you might be knowing that this is a very important thing, right? So first of all is the device vulnerability. IoT devices often lack robust security measures, making them susceptible to attacks. Just this, just keep that thing in mind. IoT
So
devices.
mainly,
Yeah,
sir,
yeah.
may I?
Yes, please, please. Go
Mainly
ahead.
these devices talk with each other, so mainly the communication protocol should be encrypted. Otherwise, it can be, I mean, that high level of security protocol of encrypted communication protocols.
That
That
is absolutely required, and that is why I have been previously, I have already discussed about the protocol part, and that is highly
yes, sir.
focused, and some of the protocols are with having some very high level of integrity, you know. Please continue.
Yes, sir. And there is another is while connecting these IoT devices for remote devices, in certain modes they operate in such a on-off method. Actually, they collect some data for some time, then they transmit it for their battery or power reserve capabilities. So in that process, someone can kind of alter their addresses or cloning type of thing that happen, deauthoring process, etc. So
Yeah.
those also, I am not an expert by this. I'm just expressing.
No, 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 it's all right. That what you are actually saying is definitely has got some important issues which need to be addressed. And in that, device vulnerabilities are actually one of the key issue. That's why vulnerability testing. So I hope some of you, if you are aware of it, there are different tools available for vulnerability testing as well. Two types. One is, some web security purpose, like say software vulnerability, and that for that there are certain tools are there, barb suits and all that. You might be, if somebody has got some idea, you can go through that. But there are certain things which are available for hardware device vulnerability testing. That is OT devices, what we call operational devices kind of thing. So in that, this kind of security and analysis part, for that first part is the vulnerability testing has to be done. So whether device has got some issues or not, whether it is properly being handled or not, if there is any sort of issue at the input of the device, which is being hacked by someone else, whether it has just changed the framework of that particular device, and somebody else is going to access that, what you are just right now Dr. Amit is telling right now. So that probably will be one of the issue which one has to address. That is for security challenge part. Then comes the most crucial part, is the data privacy. Now in that, actually what I think just now we had a discussion in the beginning. Dr. Sharma has mentioned about that part, that private information, right? So that is basically basically very crucial part. The large volume of sensitive data collected by IoT devices raises concerns about the privacy and the data breach. So these days, probably you might be aware of that data privacy rules has already come up. The government of India has just started utilizing that, and it has been now being implemented. In fact, CDAC is one of the key player of this particular thing. Along with the certain, we are also jointly developing some of the data privacy solutions. So that as per the law, data privacy law, we have to abide by those law, and we have to go for that kind of directions and all that. Why this data privacy is important here? Because people the IoT devices, for example, say for example, if you are trying to utilize it for healthcare solution, so what happens if the healthcare solution, you have to one example, like say somebody, some aged person, so remotely you want to monitor his condition, his or her condition. So for that you have got certain smart devices, right? So those devices is now being connected, which is being utilized as an IoT, and using some AI based solutions. So you are analyzing the current condition in real time situation and finding it out that person, what is, whether he or she is doing correctly, moving in a particular direction, or just suddenly fall down. That kind of thing you can just measure it, right? So the gesture analysis also is a part of that particular program. But there, the kind of data, how you can actually pinpoint that person's thing, you need the complete data sets, the human factors on all these data sets of that particular person. So those data are private informations, personal information, so that should not be shared with others. But the overall in network environment, this is basically through cloud, the data is being transferred. So there are possibilities that there would be some problem. Obviously, cloud security is another domain where this data security for the cloud based solutions are also very important, and it is being implemented always, that is there. But then in case of this kind of data sets, the data privacy is very crucial, so one has to look into that part. Next is the network security. Yes, this is what cyber security aspects, if you have to go, that is why I am just giving a little bit more detail, I am talking about it. Why I am putting a thrust on it? Because these days people are finding it out that these breaches are coming up, just enhancing like anything. So one has to be very careful about it. Here the other part is the network security. So there, for the network security, what happens essentially is the inadequate network security measures can lead to unauthorized access and data interpretation. Right now, Dr. Amit was telling that this kind of the accessing the data by somebody else, unauthorized access, basically that is what is the issue, where the network security aspects are very crucial. And for that, there are network security tools are there, and online this, whenever you are just transferring the data transfer protocol and all that, if you are maintaining properly, even then in between there might be some solutions, some situations where over the network there are somebody can intervene. So that has to be immediately addressed if some breaches are coming within the transfer of data from one place to the other remote place. So that is what is one has to look into that. Next comes the firmware and software updates. Yes, IoT devices may not receive the regular security updates, because at the remote locations, all the IoT devices, people are not that much, so always may not be that much of, careful, or always they may not be able to update the thing. So regular security updates for the IoT devices, that sometimes, in fact, what I am sorry to say, in fact, the our own desktop or the laptops, we are not that proactive to update our everything, the security updates and the antivirus things and all that stuff. We are not that much of serious enough to do it. A lot of times we just ignore that. If some updates are coming, okay, baad mein dekhte hain, will not do it right now. It's not that important. I'm okay, I'm busy, I'm doing something like that. We ignore that part. So that is one issue. And in case of some IoT devices, which is at the remote location, remote positions, so all the things are not updated regular basis. You may just forget that part as well. So leaving them vulnerable to exploits, that is the situation it can come up. So that part also one has to look into that. In fact, the firmware part can be changed. That is what is the issue. And then if somebody can change that part, then you are gone. Then comes the distributed architecture. The distributed nature of the IoT systems increases the complexity of the security management, because the architecture is distributed. Because you see, if you want to utilize it for a smart city, so a lot of applications, various types of devices, and there it will be definitely in distributed nature, with different services has to be provided. So there, this kind of distributed nature of the IoT system, which will increase the complexity, and there again the security management will be very difficult. So one has to take care, take guard of all the security challenges. I thought that this is very important part. I will just talk a little bit more detail on it. Then comes your authentication and authorization part, where what you do is the kind of solutions what we can provide is device identity verification. For that, biometric solutions and all that also can be done. Implementing the unique identifier, secure protocol for device authentication, that also is very important. Role based access control, yes, assigning specific permissions to the different user role to ensure the authorized access. By that, what we mean essentially is at different level you have some authorization, right? Means the IoT device finally at the user end, whatever is there, that access might be at a particular level, somebody can have that access, not everybody. Means those who are operating, there are certain starting from the administrative level to the different other management level, and then going down to the execution level. So it should be role based. The access control has to be given as based on role based solutions, and then you have to specify, you have to allow this particular thing. You can allow only the data transfer to a particular thing. You can allow the activation of a device to somebody. You can allow the data to be transported put over to the cloud. Like that, different kinds of role based solutions has to be provided. Why? Because it will help to ensure the authorized access. Each and every one do not have the everything to be accessed. In that case, somebody hooks into it, sort of hacking things happens, then immediately the whole complete system will be just disturbed, and obviously the system will fail. So that is why this kind of role based solutions are required. Encryption and data protection. So end-to-end encryption, where the implementation of the encryption protocol to protect the data during transmission and storage. This part we have just somebody was discussing all this plus encryption thing. That is very important, and that encryption protocol has to be properly utilized end-to-end. That you cannot compromise in between. Secure key management thing, ensuring the secure generation, distribution and storage of encryption key. So this generation and storage and distribution at different levels, so that need to be properly handled. Then comes secure firmware and the software updates. The issues has been discussed in the beginning. Here the challenges, now we are trying to see that what kind of solutions we can provide. For the case of secure firmware and software updates, kind of things like say over the air, that is OTA, what we say in short, over the air updates are required, like enabling the secure and automatic updates to patch the vulnerability and improve the security. So that is why the kind of patches and all that in between what we find it out. In fact, for Windows also we get some patches at a regular interval of time. Similarly, here also the kind of the data transfer protocol, whatever is being done, there some sort of updates and some security updates or the solutions has to be provided at a regular interval of time, so through some patch for vulnerabilities and improving the security aspects. Code review and verification, yes, conducting thorough security assessment of firmware and software before the deployment. Yes, that is why secure coding, I hope some of you definitely most of you are aware of that part, that secure coding technique practices, that's very important part of it. So that code review and verification has to be done before the deployment, so that immediately if somebody try to capture that particular device remote access, through remote access and all that, cannot go inside the device facilities, the features directly. There should be some sort of secure coding, and that secure coding has to be only accessed by the authorized people. Network segmentation and monitoring. So for the solution in case of the problem of the network security problem, what we mentioned earlier, there the network segmentation and monitoring is very crucial, which need for network segmentation and monitoring of in IoT environment. There are certain solutions which are probably suggested. Network segmentation, where separating the IoT devices into different network segment to limit the access. say like say DNS server and all that, what we normally utilize at different domains and domain names things in we utilize it. Similarly, here also, if you have got a complete overall network solution, so where the IoT devices, plenty of IoT devices are being utilized, combined and providing a solution, there different network segments if you provide, you can have some specific task or the data transfer for a particular network segment, and that basically limits the access and contain the breaches. So that is how one can handle that kind of breach, data breach problem. Intrusion detection and prevention system. Probably those who are aware of some part of the cyber security aspects, this IDS is very, very important, intrusion detection and prevention, IDPS, where the deployment of this IDPS to monitor the network traffic and detect the suspicious activities online on real-time basis. Then comes the robust security policy and the standard part. So establishing the robust security policy, what we can talk about that is that some standards of deployment are required. So the kind of solutions what we provide is the industry standard and the compliances. There we have to adhere the established security standard and the best practices specific to IoT devices. And then other part is the security audit, which I have just mentioned a little bit earlier, the security audit and the assessment, vulnerability assessment. So in short, it is called vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. In short, it is called VAPT. So that part is very, very important. So regularly conducting security audits to identify the vulnerability and the gap. So gap is to be assessed properly. That is why the assessment part is important, and auditing part is done for that matter. There the coding part also come under that audit part as well. So if there is some security testing and all that, some typical tools are being utilized. As just I mentioned about that shoot, and there are a lot of other things as one example. So those particular tools will help you to identify if there is any bug or anything happens in between after 1 year, after 6 months or 3 months or something like that. They are normally, as per government guideline, each 6 months one has to do this security audit essentially. For IoT devices, it should be on a more frequent basis, because these devices are handled at a remote places as well. So we need to be very much careful on that part. User awareness and education. Yes, training program, providing training and guidelines to users on IoT security practices. This is required. Privacy and consent management. We are educating the users about the data privacy, data consent and sharing practices. Data consent is basically because of that data privacy thing, there the privacy law, and that somebody has to take the consent from other. Once the consent is given, then only you can access the information, personal information of that particular person. So this is how the first important part what I just thought of, I have talked about it, and now we'll talk about some sort of applications of this IoT. I'm just stopping over here, and if someone wants to say something, you can just tell me. Anyone has got any point to discuss?
Please feel free to ask questions. Please feel free to communicate.
Sir, one question is there. I have seen many papers, research papers, in which researchers has used federated learning for this potato leaf, or many kind of leaves. What kind of security we need in the data set of this potato leaf or tomato leaf or any kind of leaf? Why we use this federated learning in these cases?
The reason behind is that the kind of what we are talking about, the leaps and all that, that differentiation between different leaps has to be maintained, and the data for different leaps will be of different category, means the color, the texture and all that stuff has to be different. Otherwise, one has to activate, one has to put something sort of automated solution, some sort of some chemicals and all that has to be applied properly. Otherwise, if that is not being properly distinguished, then there will be a problem. And the automated system, what we are taking the advantage of that, you can say it is for smart agricultural solutions. I think you are from the agricultural domain, sir.
No, sir. Actually, I'm pursuing my PhD on the disease classification.
Oh,
So,
okay.
in the same, while we are in the process of writing research papers,
Okay.
so my guide has suggested me to write one research paper on this federated learning,
Okay.
and he has
So,
given me the same data set, potato leaf. But I was, I
okay.
mean, not completely sure about this. Why we are using it actually?
No, see, what I just trying to tell you that this is a particular focus on a particular type of data, which is which has got similarity between different kinds of leaves. So we are not going to do some genetic solutions that will be very costly always. So in that respect, if you can have some sort of kind of federated learning, that helps in distinguishing between different kinds of leaves, and the feature sets of different sets, different leaves and all that will be of different types. That can help you. And in fact, if you want, I can provide you some inputs also later on. You can be in touch in case of specific federated learning. What are the things normally, not for only for this particular case, it can be utilized for some other devices also. It can utilize for data handling part, how that data handling is being done properly. There the learning process has got certain specific focus, some of the inputs which are very crucial, some factors one has to take care of it. That is why your guide probably might have told you. We can go into that details later on. We can see that part. That's a separate aspects altogether, but anyway, we can do that part.
Thank you, sir. And
Okay.
one more question. I mean, related when you have started your presentation, you have talked about this breast cancer classification.
Okay.
Right. So, I mean, my PhD in the same area, I have to find out the disease classification. I mean, many research paper I have studied, but I want to know: is there any kind of a system which we are using all over the world? If we are using where the this artificial intelligence is used for the classification of disease.
Yeah, there are different techniques available.
No,
There
techniques
are
are
different.
available, sir. I mean, the
Yeah.
accuracy of
No,
these.
no. See. I'll tell you, it cannot be a generalized solution. Not possible. It
Okay,
cannot be a generalized solution. What the
I'll
thing
be in
which
touch with you, sir.
what I was just telling you
Mhm.
in the beginning, what you are referring, that is a particular device which where the infrared imaging is the technique that has been adopted, and
Okay,
that has got specific requirement. And there are different methods. Other people are also doing it in a different way, right? So for example, if you go for mammography, so there the imaging is also there, but mammography images are not being done by the way the infrared imaging is being handled, right? So the generalized algorithm cannot be utilized. That is why we need to work very hard. Means this development, it took a lot of time.
Mhm.
It took more than 4 5 years to go for a particular establishment. And then after that, we have approached to, because initially we got some input, then it has been improved. A little bit of improvement has happened, but again some more complexity came up. So algorithm has to be modified based on the approach. So what approach you are taking for your particular case, we can see that what is available, right?
Right, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'll be in touch
yeah,
with
yeah.
you.
Correct. No problem. Dr. Partha Sarathi is mentioning something very good, that is related to the pattern recognition. Correct. So what we talk about, there are two issues. Now I will just make a very basic question, if you do not mind. Can you tell me what is the difference between pattern recognition and image processing? Anyone? Dr. Partha Sarathi or anyone? You can write or you can speak. What is the difference between pattern recognition and image processing?
Sir, pattern recognition may be the, continuous steps we are taking for doing a particular task. And in image processing, like we are, I'm not sure about it. We are, extracting the features to identify a particular image. Maybe the problem, or to judge that the particular image belongs to a particular category.
I'll just highlight that part. Dr. Parthasarathi has mentioned that image processing depends on pixel, whereas pattern depends on coordinates. True. Just not only the coordinates, another important thing is there in case of pattern: time. That is XY coordinate as well as time series. Pattern recognition can be done, the solutions can be done based on some time series analysis. In case of image processing, where the kind of example I can give, for example, if you talk about something, handwriting recognition system, if somebody has learned about it, heard about it, there two types: one is online, another is offline. For online, it is you can have some digital tablet, pen and tablet, right? So there you can write it. So digital ink, using digital ink, right? So there you get the XY coordinate as well as the sequence of writing, means the time series. In case of offline, what you have written down something that becomes you just scan that, you are getting an image. So what are the informations you are getting from that image? The pixel informations. That is once again the XY coordinate, you can say, in terms of the pixels, right? But you do not have that time information. In case of the infrared imaging based solutions, what we have talked about, just mentioned about it, that part, IR imaging, that is essentially not just the pattern thing, it is the mainly the image processing part, infrared imaging. So it's a different one. Anyway, so let's just come back to the today's talk discussion point. This will just cover up the next part. Applications: smart home, where you require connected device, home automation and energy efficiency. Okay. Then industrial IoT, which I have mentioned in the diagrammatically earlier, IIoT, there smart factories, predictive maintenance and supply chain optimization. See that these are issues, right? Crucial things. Then comes smart cities, intelligent transportation system, waste management system, public safety. All these are the aspects from to be addressed in smart city. Healthcare domain, remote patient monitoring, wearable devices. People are aware of it, right? And telemedicine. I will highlight some of the part of the telemedicine thing. Very interesting thing. We have developed a solution long back. Anyway, agriculture, their precision farming, very important part, smart irrigation and livestock management. So these are the certain things for application of IoT. I think somebody has written down something. Just let me see. Just a minute. In case of pattern recognition, primarily concerned with understanding and interpreting the content of the data, such as recognizing object, face and speech. Not exactly true. Because face is something which is not a pattern just like that. You can say face, facial recognition, which is the image processing thing. There are certain things, in case of speech, you can say it is a typical type of pattern also. That depends, the kind of objects, what you are handling, how you are handling. So there are two categories, like one is for pattern part, another is for image part. Anyway, if you just go for the other part, that agriculture part, precision farming, smart irrigation and livestock management. Yeah, this one a little bit clumsy, so I just put it in a just runtime mode. You can just try to see that some of the things which may not be very clear. Is it okay? Can you just go understand this, whatever is written down?
It's not visible.
Not visible properly, huh?
No, it's not
Okay.
visible. Screen is blank.
Oh, screen is blank.
Yes, yes.
Oh, just
But it is coming now.
it's
But
coming,
I
right?
see that it is. I see the slides.
Yes, yes,
Connected
visible.
device, home automation, and energy
Screen is
efficiency.
visible.
It's all right, nah?
From my side, it is not visible.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Mm,
Okay,
the
if it
others,
is visible to others, then I don't have any problem.
okay.
Screen is visible this side, sir.
Others are able to see, right?
Right, yes.
Yes, I can see. I can see the screen.
Okay, no problem. Smart part, I see the connected device, home automation, and energy efficiency. See that? What are the aspects? I will share this material. Smart camera part, very important, definitely. Keep an eye on your kids, pets, and aging parents, and all that stuff, right? Smart lock, definitely important. Smart thermostat, smart plug, the kind of everything, so all are not normal thing, right? It's very smartly handled. For that you require the remote access, right? And smart lights, smart appliances, home energy storage, you have smart blinds and all that stuff, solar panel, and then smart water heater, you have smart meter, you have electric vehicle. So complete solution, it's a combined one. The smart home has got all these features. So if you want to go for this kind of solution, obviously it is a costly issue. Definitely we have to see that kind of scenario where people have got requirement of that level, then all the aspects can be taken care of. But partially some of the things you can do, say for example smart lock, what I was just telling, that intelligent door control system, that can be very very important. Remotely you can see. Obviously this camera part is very essential, we can always do that, but not everything. If you do not have, no problem, at least some of the things if you can implement, definitely it will help you. It will help you in just taking that advantage of IoT devices. Okay, just a minute. I have to, I think, yeah, this is what is happening. Sometimes it is getting stuck. Just a minute. Acha. Sorry, just a minute. I'll just share it again. Yeah. So this is what was the earlier one. Now this one you can see once again. I'm just going a little bit because these words are in a little bit very small size. That's why cover up a lot of things. That's why in a single slide, I'm just going to that mode. So it is you see the issues SIPM. Smart, this is for industrial IoT, smart, intelligent, predictive maintenance. Okay, for that you have issues like, say for example, you go for production, where the manufacturing system with energy saving control based on sensor diagnostic architecture. Then monitoring, condition based diagnostic and monitoring, linking production management with sensor network. Planning, production multi-agent system scheduling, planning and using deep learning algorithm, very crucial. Maintenance, system diagnostics and analysis of operations based on the sensors data. See that kind of things which are we normally we get to see here are the different kinds of trends are there. One is, you see that first part, this is the multi-source network of sensor coming under AMO. Then vibration and temperature sensor, vibration analysis. Probably if you have ever up, some of you are, if you are having some mechanical background, you can appreciate that part. So for example, any uh, you know and it, wherever some electrical this power sector, there the vibration analysis is very crucial. The turbine vibrations and all that has to be measured properly. So that sensors and the corresponding the temperature control sensors are very crucial, which is dominant for maintenance part actually. Big data analytics challenges, that's very important part where the deep learning methods and analysis are to be taken care of. Interoperability challenge where the kind of things are required for the communications ability of the sensors. Between the sensors, the communications has to be properly handled. So that is what is called the interoperability challenges. And then comes your decentralization of the control. So there the self control of the multi-agent system that has to be handled properly. Decentralization is a very challenging one. Virtual and nano sensors, yes. So nano sensors these days, a lot of things. I think some of the professors up here, you might be having some sort of work going on, so you are participating in that as well. If you are, it was a very interesting field these days. People are lot of people are working on it. So potential future for massive usage, this is very advanced techniques which are being currently utilized. So these are certain things what we thought of sharing with you, the trends and all that. Now if you talk about the sensor types, there are different types of sensors has been mentioned over here. Beam sensors, wearable, fog, gate, graphene, laminate, strangeable element, and all that stuff. There are different actuators and structures, all these things are there. You have this maintenance part is required for the internet, the control systems where the factory part where you have different factory requirements are there, agricultural issues are also there, climate issues are there, convolutional part, scheduling and all that. Those things has been just briefly have been mentioned over here. And you see that in a intelligent sensor types focus to the sensor, if you just specifically, then you have different kinds of categories. One is miniaturized sensors, you have robust sensors, you have real-time thing, it should be low cost wireless sensors, energy saving part is very crucial, it has to be adaptive, and some automations have to be there. So data pre-processing etc has to be automatically done. So all these features combining together provides you as the intelligent sensors. So intelligent sensor part we have mentioned earlier. So the functionalities and the features which are required, that I just sort of I thought of just mentioning over here. One second, it is getting, it is happening like I don't know. Sorry, it's happening. Once I go for it. Sorry, just a minute. Yeah. And then comes your the earlier one what I have mentioned is the industrial IoT, the issues, the predictive maintenance, supply chain optimization, how these things can be done. That steps has been discussed here. Now I will just provide you some little bit of information in terms of the smart cities, intelligent transportation system, waste management, and public safety. Yes, you see that that is diagram will make you the kind of idea. The smart environment situations where you have some smart water, smart street lighting, city surveillance, intelligent transportation. This one automation, automated devices, vehicle systems, traffic management, automated traffic management system, smart parking, and smart electricity. So all these issues combining provides you are required basically for developing a smart city. Smart city solutions are already at different levels. India is already working on it, and in different cases we have seen that. In our state we have green city, is somewhat similar to that only, but all these things are required. These kind of features already we have to provide. Yeah. So now this is one of the very crucial part is called the healthcare part. I have in the beginning I have mentioned about it. The mainly the different coverage areas for the AI and IoT contributed solution. Remote patient monitoring, wearable device, and telemedicine. This diagram will make you understand that part. You have this patient, and this one is that heart rate monitoring sensors are there, blood pressure sensors are there. You have some sort of wearable wearable devices like say watch and all that stuff, which all provides different kinds of data sets, you know. So and then these all are being connected through IoT cloud, and here you have some doctor who gets this information from the patient's health report, and based on that diagnosis and all that, it provides that kind of solutions. So it's a combined complete solutions, effective solution. But all this data has to be properly stored here through this with security aspect, which I have mentioned in detail. And obviously the analysis is part, that the analytics thing that is being provided by the AI based solutions. So that combining this is giving you the kind of support for advanced healthcare solution. Agriculture part, where precision farming, smart irrigation, livestock management, these all are coming up here. And you can see that the smart irrigation systems are something like that. Here you have kind of things like the person who are having some different kind of solutions are as their input. We have these IoT devices, and IoT devices are there, some sensors are there, the functionalities are to be understood here. The crop registration, sensing technology, plan of watering the crops, and all these things coming up, combining, providing different levels, like say smart and green part, where the application side are there, say monitoring weather, monitor weather system, watering scheduling, soil condition monitoring, mobile application, register information, all these things are there. And in fact, we have got some solutions, mobile based smart irrigation solutions are also developed by CDAC. There are systems which are available. In fact, in West Bengal government also jointly we have done some work in the field for the farmers. Actually, it has been provided. Then comes your soil moisture condition, that is sensors related to the smart irrigation. What are the sensors? That details has been given here. Light sensor, then you have wind sensor, you have weather sensor, you have crop sensor. So kind of services what we talk about, data storage, acquisition of the data acquisition system and all that stuff, irrigation advice, what kind of irrigation systems are to be required, watering and all that stuff, how much watering is to be given, when you have to, it has to be stopped. So all these things has to be efficiently done. And then synchronization of the overall processes is very important. Now there are two aspects, one is for the device side, other is for the server side. So in the IoT server you have some in between, you have some another thing is called the edge server. So this edge server is basically required to support the IoT server, because you know, the devices near to that only, the edge server is actually collecting the data for the device side, and from the edge server it goes to the IoT server. So that is how is the integration is being done. Now for the next part, what we talk about the AI in IoT. Now AI part we have to, now we have detailed about the IoT part, different issues and how to handle it. All these things we have talked about. Now we will just a little bit of give in touch about the AI part of that in the IoT. Now where we have to introduce is the AI and the subfields like say machine learning, deep learning, all these things are there. Already a lot of faculty members, a lot of research persons has discussed about that, I believe. So I'm not going to that details. Role of AI in enhancing the IoT capabilities, that issue I will just highlight. Real-time data analytics and predictive maintenance using AI, that's very important part of it. And AI-enabled automation and decision making in IoT systems are also crucial. Now, as we can see that this diagram will make you understand the overall gamut of the artificial intelligence and its subfields. Starting from the just top, you see that artificial intelligence has got different branches. Like say one major two aspects. If you see the machine learning part, and in the under the machine learning, you have something something called the deep learning part. And if you just go for the other part, is the natural language processing is very crucial one. Where under this NLP you have text generation, question answering, context extraction, classification, machine translation, all these things. In fact, CDAC has got also a lot of product has been developed under this particular natural language processing. In fact, my team is working currently in that, and we have also developed a lot of machine translation systems, English to Bengali, Bengali to English, English to Cockburrock, and Cockburrock to English, Assamese also we have also done some different kinds of language solutions already we have developed. Apart from that, there are other issues like say text generation part and all that. We have some typical solution called suicide note analyzer. That's a very interesting one. Today there is not much of time is available, otherwise I could have gone into the details of that part as well. Then comes your the speech recognition part, where you have speech to text and text to speech, both the wings are there. You have very important part is the expert system, and then the other part is the vision part, where you have image recognition and the machine vision part. Yes, robotics and planning definitely is another different areas where the role of our AI is always there. Now, just AI and IoT functional view, if you say, that's just initially from the input side, the sensors are there to create the input. It communication part requires the network, then it aggregates, means integrations are done for aggregation part. Then comes to the analysis part. So augmented intelligence thing is here. After the analyze the output, it gives the augmented behavior, that is the actual acting. So this is the functional flow, AI and IoT. So role of AI in enhancing the IoT capabilities. You can see the step by step how AI is helping the capability, improving the capability of AI. Now then comes your real-time data analytics and predictive maintenance using AI. I will take another 5 minutes probably. Already 9. It's already 9. But anyway, just briefly, predictive maintenance part, energy efficiency, personalization, adaptive system, security and privacy. These are the issues. So for real-time data analysis and predictive maintenance using AI, we need to consider all these issues, and the practicalities are there. So here you have AI-enabled automation and decision making in IoT system. You have smart sensors, as I have mentioned earlier, where the sensor installation on the machines are to be done and connection to IoT platform. Real-time data stream via sensors that can be done, and you have some network and Wi-Fi, all this stuff over here. You see the next part, connections, is the connected machine, goes to the remote monitoring part, goes to the predictive analysis part, where you have some sort of outcome, and then automated maintenance is the final thing. So these are the steps. You see, number 1, sensor installation part and connections to the IoT platform. Number 2, real-time data stream via sensors. Number 3, data monitoring to make sure the machines are in healthy condition. The condition of the machines, whether it is correct or not. Then comes your number 4, where the technical integration
Excuse
part.
me, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you just highlight automated maintenance part?
Automated maintenance means, see, I'll just highlight that. I'll just come to that point. Okay. Let me just quickly go through that part. See here, the technical integration is to be done, AI and IoT part, where you have some sort of ML builds model using historical data and predictive failure, prediction failure, etc. Then comes the proactive alert of future maintenance need. So that is why is the predictive analysis part requires over here. So in the first part, connected machine, you require 1 and 2, and number 3 also here at this stage, and number 4 and 5 is essentially giving you after the remote monitoring part you get for the predictive analysis, and they are the augmented intelligence part, and that is being utilized for automated maintenance. So automatic maintenance ticketing, ticket generation for production scheduling, maintenance task scheduling, and technician assignment, where operators only has to approve that tickets. So raising the tickets means if there is an issue at certain point of time at certain level, so that helps to maintain the overall system automatically, and that raising tickets means you have to resolve that immediately, so it is online. So and the kind of maintenance task automatically one has to handle it, so that based on the scheduling of the production process, the generation for the production, that is very crucial. So this automatic maintenance ticket generation for production scheduling is a part of the automated maintenance thing. So in detail, if you want
Sir,
to go,
is it under also planning?
Yeah, obviously it has to come through that planning only. In the beginning, you have to plan how you are going to actually maintain the system. That planning has to be done at the beginning. You can't do it in between. If there is no planning can be changed also depending on the device condition. But at the beginning, you should have a plan. You should have a schedule that these are the devices which need to be automatically you have to handle it. The production, generation, etc. has to be done. But for that part, kind of different levels of the scheduling has to be done, and each point you should have some options for raising a ticket. And once the tickets are being raised, that those tickets are somebody technician should be assigned to resolve that matter. Once that matter is resolved, the operator will see that, look into that, and approve that tickets, and then automatically the system will function. So that is how the process has to be
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, now almost covering it up, we can say challenges and future trends. Privacy and data security concerns in IoT and AI, right? Ethical considerations in AI-driven IoT applications. I hope, I am not sure whether by this time somebody might have talked about the ethical part of the AI, ethical consideration, which is very, very important these days. Everybody has to look into this part. Without that ethical part inbuilt into the system, AI cannot be utilized. It is not, it is mandatory to have that ethical considerations kept into the AI based solution. Edge computing and its impact on IoT and AI. Emerging trends are blockchain, IoT, that integration, edge AI, and 5G connectivity. These are the different levels. I am just giving an overall privacy and data security concerns, where the issues are data breach, lack of standardized security measure, inadequate authentication and authorization, vulnerability in firmware and software, privacy risk and data sharing, insecure network communication, ethical use of AI and data, insider threat, IoT botnet and DDoS attack, distributed denial of service, DDoS attack, and regulatory compliance. So this is being shown this diagrammatically. You can just look into this, you see that I just show you here. Yeah, you can see that this is the first part. You can see the IoT part coming under that vulnerability. So all this physical security, lack of that, lack of network based security, software based problem. If it is physical security, then you have to have the issues like say device damage, insecure booting, firmware replication. The problems, these are the problems can happen. For lack of network based security, you should you can have the situations like insecure network services within the device, improper authorization and encryption, insecure routing protocol, open debugging port. All these are issues which can come up. For software based problems, if you see weak and guessable password, yeah, password problem, that is one of the thing. Lack of firmware updates and insecure and outdated components, improper coding practices, these all are coming under the software part. Then insufficient privacy protection with the default setting, and insufficient adult audit mechanism part has to be addressed too. These are the issues which are coming under the vulnerability part. Okay. Then comes your ethical consideration in the AI driven IoT. I want to highlight over here that ethical dilemmas of artificial intelligence covering up these different aspects: automated decision, artificial general intelligence, autonomous thing, self-driving car, unemployment due to automation is a very important issue, lethal autonomous weapons. These are things which are to be considered while improving, while just implementing some AI based solution. All these aspects one has to keep it in mind. Then comes the edge computing and its impact on the IoT part and the AI thing. So you can see that for the edge, the cloud problems, what I have mentioned, the cloud-based data solutions, where the data center is the thing, very crucial part, where the data transmission cost, which is very high, energy cost is also very high, latency is also too high. So these are the issues related to the cloud. Cost effectiveness, if you have to see, then you have to address to that. So there are certain things which are available, software as service kind of thing, or the infrastructure as service. So that way you can see, instead of having data center of your own, you have to go for that kind of solution because it is very costly. Then comes edge computing. Adding the edge computing part, resource enable applications to be partitioned to run at the optimal network level. Then Here, these are the things coming for the edge devices where you have the on-device problem. Like compute capability is very low, memory capability is also very low, software cost is very high. If these are the things, these are the impact, these are the things has to be coming up, one has to address these based on the edge computing solutions. For that, emerging trends are blockchain and IoT integration, and you should have edge AI, and you can have the 5G connectivity as well. See that here you have something called the cloud computing part, and there you have the AI services of different kinds of complex solutions. You can see the things are like that IoT or IIoT things. It is just not that complex. The standard one already discussed. The edge computing part is definitely a little bit of more complex thing, and finally going to the upper level is the cloud computing part, which is very crucial. So these are the things, and then the each and every step you should have some sort of tags coming into that, so that you can go to the different layers. So that is why the blockchain based systems is very important in this kind of solutions. So overall discussions, what we have said, you can see that the potential of the IoT and the AI shaping in the future. So that is what we need to know, that what are the things that we should have, we should talk about it, is the enhanced connectivity, smart home and the cities. We should have the predictive maintenance, healthcare transformation, industrial automation, personalized user experience as well. What we have mentioned, some of the things, sustainable solutions of IoT and AI. You can have some enhanced safety and security measure, data driven decision making solutions, and intelligent transportation system. So these are major things which are the potential of IoT and AI, which can shape the future of our life. The potential of IoT and AI is vast, and as these technologies continue to evolve and mature, they are expected to shape and transform the industries, economies, and societies in very significantly, improves the efficiency, productivity, and the quality of life. So thank you very much for your patient hearing. I just stop over here, and if you have got some point to discuss, we can just conclude this session after that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. In this session, we get insight into how IoT and AI can be integrated to complement each other. We also received a lot of valuable information related to security. We have to follow ethics and rules found by government, etc. Again, I want to thank you. And now, if any participants have any questions, then the session is open for question and answer. So we can take one or two questions, or maybe
surely,
more.
Sure. I'm very much happy to share my thoughts with you. Definitely, it is very much interesting that all these people have patiently heard, and we have some interactions. Kindly, if anyone has got some query, you can just put in.
Sir, how can we connect with you later on? I mean, after this.
I have given my mail ID, and if you want, I can just write down my contact number. Just a minute in the chat box.
Thank you so much.
With the permission of Dr. Dipankar, shall I do
Yeah,
it?
yeah, no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. You can.
This is my mobile number, and you can just connect me with this. Because after retirement, this CDAC, this mail ID will not be accessible. So that's why I have given my personal mail ID.
Thank you, sir.
Somebody asks one question in the chat box.
Please. Oh, acha. Okay. What is that question? I just missed it.
Partho Saroti Goswami.
Yeah. In smart city, there will be security issues as we are being monitored continuously, data breach, no privacy. Yeah, that's what I have mentioned about that. Definitely, the security issues would be there in smart city. That, in fact, smart city diagram also reflects that part. It's very important. I agree, definitely.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, please.
In your talk, you mentioned that nowadays we are using deep learning and we are using this AI, IoT, and all this thing. In
Right.
case of deep learning, we know that the training of deep learning model and execution of deep learning model requires some time. And in case of IoT, real-time execution is one of the major issue in case of any IoT type of system, most of the IoT systems. So how you
Right.
are tackling this? Means deep learning models are taking time, and whereas we have to execute the model within specific time, that is within real time. So how you are tackling this issue?
Sir, this one important thing I just like to mention over here. See, the kind of solutions, it is deployment. Before that, one has to develop that particular algorithm and test it and see that whether it is performing well in time, real time or not, right? For that, while you are developing some algorithm for a particular task to be executed using deep learning technique, there are different deep learning techniques. There are different ways of handling that, right? So in that, whether this particular CNN type or RNN type, whatever, whichever is effective for your particular application side, you have to optimize it. Once you optimize it, and it is, in that case, the system has to be embedded, encrypted, and embedded into the device itself. So you are not going to do it, that deep learning model, online while accessing the data. No, you have to first see that what kind of accessibility you are requiring. Once you know that this kind of data transfer has to be done, and this kind of effective utilization of a particular sensor has to be actuated or something like that, this kind of signal has to be provided, that the part based on the data, that analysis part, priori you have to do it. And once you do it, then you can just implement that deep learning based solution. I think, am I correct?
What I am understanding is that you have to train the model first, then
Yes.
you have to implement the trained model into the system.
Absolutely.
So we are not doing any online training.
No, not at all. That is not possible. Because of real-time solution, you cannot do that.
Yes, that I was thinking too. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Any other question? Any question, please?
Anyway, no problem. I think it's already 9:15, more than
Yes.
that. So people are having dinner time is already there. So we can stop here. But no problem. Anytime you can have interactions, anything if you want. I am always there to help you out. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks again, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so today we are concluding our session. So next day we will meet again at 6 p.m.
Yeah, that's very good. Actually, I must thank Dr. Dipankar Datta and his team. I think, Dr. Kaushik Ghosh also is there. Yeah. So they have really, interestingly, they are doing it. In fact, I'll just mention one other thing, Dr. Datta, you can just try to know that. I have long back, I think more than 10 years back, I have conducted one ATAL program that was mainly on cyber security from CDAC. Physically, it was physically done, not online. That time it was physically done, and it was a very good session. Lot of things. 5 days program. It was 5 days program, Monday to Friday. So ATAL program, I always because there are a lot of people are there. They are in touch with me. It's a good effort. You should continue in future also. If you get some opportunity, it will be good. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
And it is worth attending too, Dr. Datta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's for you.
I'm really happy
not
that
for us.
all of you are getting interested. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay then. Good night. Bye.
Good night. Good night, everybody.